Hello, friends. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy stream. I hope you are all doing well. It is great to have you here. Thank you for joining us tonight. Yo, Otirub with the triumphant Oblivion music. Otirub coming on in with a 16-month resub. Otirub, it's good to see you. Welcome back to the sub club. Thank you for your kind support and for joining us once again amongst our potato pals. Tapping on this tater for you. Happy 16-month subversary. Also, just before that, Odin's son. Odin's son. You might recognize Odin's son from, well, this community. Odinson's been part of this community for like 5 years or something. Well, it says 53 months in the sub club, but I think Odinson's been around for longer. Well, I should say this community, the stream community, I think Odinson's been watching the channel for significantly more than even 5 years. Anyway, point being, Odinson, happy 53-month subversary. Welcome back, my friend. Odinson says, hey Nick, hey chat, hope everyone had a great weekend. I did. A busy one, as seems to always be the case these days, but it was a good one. Thank you. I hope you had a great one too, Odinson. I'm going to tap on this tater. I'm also going to take this opportunity to shout out Odinson, who has recently started a new channel. Now let me make sure I get the name of this channel correct. I believe it is Man Eats in Peace. Is that right? Yes, Man Eats in Peace. You can check out Odinson over on YouTube to see a man eating in peace. And some other stuff. It's not just eating. I did check it out after last stream. But definitely go check it out. Support an awesome member of this community. Also, Valhalla, home to Valhalla, coming on in with the big cheer before I even started the stream, or before I was on camera anyway. Home to Valhalla, it is wonderful to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. It has been a little while. I know you did show up like a little while back, but I feel like it's a rare occasion worthy of celebration when you can make it out to a stream, Valhalla. So wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see all of you. Truly, truly. Of course, it's been a week since I last streamed, because I only have one stream a week these days, which is so tragic. So tragic, but that's life sometimes. You do what you can. Last week was my first week back after a substantial break, like 3 weeks, because I was away on my honeymoon. And then we looked at a lot of photos. Well, not a lot. We looked at a few trip photos last week. Mostly I just yapped. And we got caught up. You know, it had been a while. And then I had said that maybe we would play some Oblivion Remastered at the end of last stream, but we ran out of time. So tonight I'm righting that wrong, and we are going to play Oblivion Remastered, which we have streamed here once before. We created a character. We didn't even get out of the sewers. So tonight, we're going to get out of the sewers. That's my pledge to you. Beamer889. Beamer, welcome to the Potato Pals. Welcome to our sub club. Welcome to our Tater Tots. Beamer, I believe this is your first time in our sub club. It is wonderful to have you amongst our potato friends, our potato pals. So Beamer, I hope you enjoy your subscription benefits, including many potato-based emotes and goofy pictures of my face and scamps and other things you can explore, find what we've got, as well as ad previewing and all that good stuff. And Beamer, thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime sub to support this channel, because I know you could use it anywhere on Twitch for any, affiliate or partner, and you chose to use it here. That means a lot to me. So thank you for your kind support. And this is a good opportunity to remind anyone out there who may want to gain the benefits of subscription and or who may want to support this channel and community that if you have Amazon Prime or access to an account of somebody who has Amazon Prime who is not using their Twitch Prime subscription, you can use that Prime sub to gain first tier, to gain tier 1 sub access here, which gets you again all those fun emotes, ad-free viewing, extra channel points, all that good stuff, so you can enjoy this stream to its fullest, and it doesn't cost you a dime, not any more than you're already paying for your Twitch Prime anyway. It comes with, or than your Amazon Prime, I should say. It comes with your Amazon Prime. That's what I'm trying to say. Not unsuccessfully, apparently. But you know what? I couldn't ask for a better demonstration than Dylan. Dylan coming on in with the 12-month resub. Congrats on your new sub badge. Congrats on your 1-year sub-anniversary, Dylan. Happy sub-anniversary. And thank you for using that Twitch Prime to subscribe here as well. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome back on in, Dylan. Again, the tomato, the potato is tradition. We tap on it around these parts in celebration. Why? The answer is lost to time. I don't even know if I could tell you anymore. Sometimes we just do things because we do things. All right, who we got here? Who we got tonight? Who we got certified first in the chats here tonight? I see one Zukunfuffer, who made it known over in the Discord also that they were here as of what time we at here? Sorry, I'm translating 24-hour clock. I don't do that. 7:20 Pacific time. It's like 2 hours ago, more than 2 hours ago. Congratulations on certified first, Zukunfuffer. Well earned. I believe certified second tonight goes to Bruce, who was in here over an hour ago. Congratulations, Bruce. And certified third goes to our dear friend Sargon. Sargon the Grape. Congratulations, Sargon, on certified third. And congratulations to all three of our top starters, our firsters. I always want to say top 3 finishers, but it doesn't make sense because you're not finishing the stream, you're starting the stream over on Twitch. However, we are, of course, also multi-streaming to YouTube, and on YouTube, things are quiet right now. We have exactly 3 people in chat so far. We got Skirt Cobain. Congratulations on certified first, Skirt. We've got Ashy G coming on in certified second. How's it going, Ashy? And we got Trobe27. Trobe coming in certified third tonight over on YouTube. I wonder if the YouTube chat is quiet because, okay, maybe one of you knows how to help me with this. I don't know. But when I start, like when I multi-stream and I start a YouTube live stream, it always starts as public. And I've tried to find a way to make it start as unlisted, because if I just hit the YouTube like live stream button and it starts as public, it has the title from the previous stream. And so the announcement that goes out, like the push notification and the Discord announcement, always has the title from the previous stream. And then I have to quickly jump in and change it to whatever tonight's stream title is. But then the damage is done. Then everyone thinks it's last week's stream or a VOD or something. And this never used to be a problem when I used to stream on YouTube. It would always start as unlisted. I don't know what has changed on YouTube's backend, and I don't know why it's so freaking hard to figure out how to make it so the streams default to unlisted or private, whichever, on YouTube. But I can't seem to figure it out. Maybe I'm just stupid and old now. I don't know. It never used to be a problem, but it's aggravating. Anyway, if anyone knows the answer, DM me on Discord or Twitch or somewhere. I don't know. Get in touch with me. I should probably just go ask ChatGPT. That's the real answer. Anyway, it is wonderful to have you all here, and I do hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Also, Ashy and Trobe there with some very nice looking keyboards next to their name, some nice green name title text. That's because Ashy and Trobe are both part of our YouTube members. Congratulations on being awesome, Ashy and Trobe. Thank you for your amazing support in the YouTube memberships. And some of the folks over on Twitch also double dip in the YouTube memberships as well. So y'all are too good to me. You're too kind. Alright, who else we got over here on Twitch? Bruce says, switching to my phone for a grocery run. Oh, is Bruce even here right now? Or is Bruce still on a grocery run? So Confufer says, hi, Nichols. I will not respond to Nichols in future, just so you know. I just won't. Home to Valhalla says, hey, long time no see. Just wanted to say congrats on your wedding. Thank you. And I hope you're well. I'm very well. Thank you. I'm doing great. Home to Valhalla, that's really kind of you to come on in here, drop the good vibes, and maybe peace out. I'm not sure if you're still here or if you just took off. But anyway, Valhalla, I appreciate it. I hope you're still here. I hope you're chilling with us tonight. Sage says, I forgot it was a Sunday. Well, that's what I'm here for, to remind you the day of the week. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, Sage. Jacko Pop, it has been a hot minute. How are you? How are you? Welcome on in, Jacko Pop. It's great to see you. Arkendia, it is time. It's time to chill. Time to vibe down is what I wanted to say. It's time to vibe down, but that's not something that people say. It is now. Guys, we're vibing down here tonight. Freaky, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Maria Clara, making it back for a second stream in a row. What is this? This is spectacular, Maria. So good to see you again. I'm glad you could make it back for another one, Welcome. The Malbec, it has been a little while. I am still alive. I trust you are too, unless you are undead, raised by necromancy, or a lich of some kind. I hope that is not the case. So it's great to have you here, Malbec. Alive. Livy says, gonna fall asleep before stream even starts. Did it happen? Are you asleep? The stream has started. Are you asleep? Naga coming in. Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy. But in the quietest, most chill way possible. You know, like rowdy chill. Chowdy. No. I don't know. Hey, Rosellen ASMR. It's been a while. How are you doing, Rosellen? Welcome. It's really good to see you. Thank you for joining us here. I hope you're doing great tonight. I'm going to get a shout out for Rosellen here. Let me just... make sure I am typing this correctly. There you go. Go check out Rosellen ASMR. Go check out another awesome member of this community who can bring you relaxation and tingles for your enjoyment. Rosellen, thanks for joining us tonight. Dappers, what is up? What is up? Great to see you. I know, all these people, all these awesome folks who have not been able to come out for a while coming out tonight, and I love it. I love it. I am so here for it. I mean, literally, I'm here for it. If I wasn't, you probably wouldn't be here, I guess. It's hot Argonian summer, boys. That's right, OT Rub. I'm working on my hot Argonian summer bod. The scaly skin's coming along, but it's a little slow. I see the Sages out there with some channel points requests that I kind of ignored. Let's see, what is Sage requesting? Sage requested. Oh wait, Dappers requested an alluring hair flip. Okay, in order of request, one alluring hair flip coming right up. Thanks for dropping those points, Dappers, for an alluring hair flip. It's been a while. I have to admit. I hope I haven't lost my technique. Let's get the big Nick energy going here. Okay. How's it? You're making a mess of my hair. How's the hair looking tonight? You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's got a nice silkiness to it tonight. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wow. How about hopefully that wasn't too loud on the mics. I always forget when I blow my hair. Sometimes it's like right on the mics. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Good. There we go. All right. Okay, we're gonna go back the other way. Now my hair is not used to sitting this way and it's doing wild stuff. Oh, but that's only half of the hair flip. It goes back the other way. Okay, here we go. All right, you ready for this? 1, 2, 3. Wow. And the duck face is also an important part. It's what makes the hair flip alluring. If it wasn't for... How would you know? It's alluring. How would you know? Dappers, thank you for that alluring hair flip request. I hope you are allured. I hope the hair flipped satisfactorily. Oh my goodness, you guys, it is hot in here. It is indeed hot Argonian boy summer. I know for many of you it's probably hotter. I really can't complain up here. This part of the world we are blessed with relatively mild temperatures year round, but it got up to like 28, 29 degrees Celsius. So like almost, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm not even gonna try. It's probably not that hot, but it's hot for here. 29 C and F. That's like 85-ish in Fahrenheit. So it's not cool. We have a heat pump system which is supposed to be able to cool the house, but as we discovered this week, or last week I guess, it doesn't seem to want to cool the house. It did a great job over the winter when we wanted to heat the house, but now that I'm asking it to cool, it doesn't want to cool. So I have a technician coming tomorrow morning to take a look at our system. Unfortunately, said technician might show up anywhere between 8 a.m. and 12 noon. So that means I can't stream super late tonight because I gotta be up to make sure that I can let the technician in if they arrive at 8 a.m. But anyway, that's really neither here nor there. I just thought you might want to know that it's freaking hot in here right now. I hope we get it sorted out. I'm sure they'll fix it. It's a relatively new heat pump system. We've only had it for 6 months, so I'm sure they'll get it working for us. Sage, thank you for the hydration request tonight. I'm hydrating with Poppy, strawberry lemon. This stuff is great because it's low sugar, but it tastes really good, and it's like not full of all kinds of weird artificial sweeteners. It's sweetened with natural sugar, stevia, and agave inulin, and made with like real fruit and apple cider vinegar. It's really good, actually. The stuff we found it at Costco. We like it a lot. This stream is not in any way sponsored by Poppy, but Poppy, if you would like to sponsor the stream, I will happily take free product from you because I do enjoy the drinks. It is pretty good. Yo, MK Gaming, what is up? Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. MK Gaming, thank you so much for the raid and welcome to the stream. What were you up to on your stream? What were you streaming tonight? Here, let me get a shout out going for MK Gaming, an awesome member of this community. There you go. Go support an awesome member of our crew here, our gang, the chat. Also a blood sugar check for Sage, or from Sage. That's for me. 6.6 and stable. That's what we like to see. Look at that. Look at how in range I am. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you for that check, Sage. Thank you for looking out for your streamer. Baby Yorkie, I see your random Pokemon card request there, and we will get to that, I promise. I do just want to try and get through a little more of the chat here before we do. But we shall. We shall. I shan't forget it. And if I do forget it, you may admonish me. You can remind me. How about that? Atomic Lich King, welcome. Great to have you here on the YouTube chat. Hey, Rosella Blocks, good to see you also over in the YouTube chat. Thank you for joining us on both chats. Fabes, a good evening. Hey, whoever's throwing up the hearts, appreciate it over in the YouTube chat. Thank you. And Ashy once again. Well, thank you. Back in the Twitch chat, Creator, welcome on in. Creator's another long-time member of this community. Haven't seen Creator for a little while. I had a lovely honeymoon. Thank you very much. We, for those who maybe weren't here last week or didn't hear that part of the stream, we went on a Mediterranean cruise. We left out of Barcelona. We traveled to Tunisia and then Malta, and then several stops in Italy, and then back to Spain, a couple stops in Spain. It was lovely. It was a pretty busy cruise. Like most days, we were on shore all day long, checking out what we could check out with the time we had. Cruising is always a funny thing where like you get a honestly pretty superficial taste of a place, but you do get to try out a lot of different places. It's like I think I described it as a box of chocolates last time. You get to just sort of sample a lot of different things and then decide what flavors you really enjoy to maybe go back to in the future. And then, of course, the on-ship side of things is always fun, too. It's always nice dining, a nice pool, you know, nice lounging on the deck and enjoying the Mediterranean weather. So it was good. It was good. Thank you, Dappers. Yeah, I will say this was a belated honeymoon. We, believe it or not, I can hardly believe it, but we got married a year ago, last May, and we only finally got to our honeymoon this May. But I'm glad we did it finally. DJ K Gorgeous, what is up? DJ K Gorgeous says, is it time to say goodbye to all of this and hello to Oblivion? Maybe. I think it's time. Well, in another 45 minutes or so, probably. maybe half hour. I'm glad I got your channel name right there, Odinson. Otirub says there's no other stream I would rather give my Bezos bucks to. I'm touched. Hey, okay, Kyle. How you doing? Okay, Kyle says, hey, Nick, I just got back from Japan. Japan is so freaking cool. We almost went back to Japan for our honeymoon rather than on a Mediterranean cruise. But we decided last trip we were in Japan, so we decided to do something different this time. But we desperately want to go back to Japan. Okay, Kyle says, Tokyo was insanely busy. Yes, Kyoto is beautiful, and Kyushu is picturesque. Mount Aso, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, was so cool, and the onsen we visited was so relaxing. What was your favorite part when you visited? Man, like we only saw just the tiniest slice of the country. We loved Kyoto. We would love to go back. I love the Kiyomizu-dera temple. Just so gorgeous. We were lucky enough to go for a wedding. Sarah's cousin got married. He is half Japanese, and so we got to participate in a very traditional Shinto wedding ceremony with a spectacular meal afterwards at this old ryokan up in the mountains. So that was the highlight for us for sure. It felt very authentic and just like such a cool experience that we were very lucky to get to be a part of, honestly. So but honestly the whole trip was spectacular. We loved Japan. We'd go back in an instant. Rosellen says, can't wait to watch you game. It's been a while since I've been able to finally relax and watch you game. I love your content. Rosellen, thank you so much. It's very sweet. And I'm excited to play some Oblivion tonight because, like I said, it's been a while since we actually got to play a game on this stream. Yo, Freddy in 9127 says, morning, Nick. Big love from the UK. Freddy, I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in from the UK. I'm Spy. What's up? Welcome. Thank you. Oh, car just going by bumping. I have the window open a crack, so if you hear a little more outside noise, that's why. But I need it open or else I'm going to die in here. So, I'm Spy. What's up? Can you kindly, I would appreciate it if you didn't spam in the chat. Just so you all know, I mean, most of you know this, but maybe if you're new here, you don't. I do get to reading all of your chat messages eventually. I'm just very slow about it because I fall behind. But I do try my hardest to read every single message and respond to all of y'all. So, I appreciate it. I'm Spy. Thank you for understanding. And I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Also over on YouTube, Yugure Alba says, just bought a 9060 XT. I hope I can play this game now. Yeah, probably. I'm sure it'll play it quite comfortably. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for the kind words. Hey, Bruce is here. Good. You returned from your grocery trip. How was it? Malbec, it's good to have you here. No, that is not unfortunate. Wait, DJ Kid Gorgeous, did I miss a Rocky Horror reference? I'm so sorry. It's been quite some time since I've seen the film. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I should really rewatch Rocky Horror Picture Show. We used to watch it annually when I was much younger. We were teenagers and early 20-somethings, but it's been many years. Hold on a second. I missed Snow Monkey's resub. Snow Monkey, I'm so sorry. I must have been just vibing. Snow Monkey, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. It is wonderful to have you back for month number 5. 1 month shy of the half-year subiversary and the half-year sub badge. I appreciate the support. Welcome back for another one, Snow Monkey. I hope you're doing great. Also, shout out to Creator coming on in with the 19-month resub. Creator's been around for much longer than that in our community, but 19 months in the sub club. Creator, I appreciate it. And thank you so much for kindly supporting this channel and this community. I'm gonna tap on this data for y'all. I'm Spy. This game is very cool, especially if you ever played Oblivion back in the day. It is exactly that game, but prettier. But if you never played Oblivion, I think it's still worth playing. Although I will say, it does feel like an older game, because underneath the hood, it absolutely is. Artractive, hey, you could make it tonight. Artractive, welcome. Artractive says, hey Nick and everyone, literally just got home from work. Glad I made it in time for the stream. You sure did. Artractive, I'm so glad to see you here. I know it's not always, doesn't always line up for you, but I'm glad you can make it tonight. And I hope you are doing splendiferous, fantabulous. Those are real words. Sage says, I'm going to use this to hopefully sleep and not stay up late. I have 2 appointments tomorrow, so I hope I can get approved for assistance paying for treatment for your eyes. Yes, I hope you can too. That sounds really important. I hope you can get the assistance you need to keep yourself healthy. That's important. Okay, I'm running about 14 minutes behind the chat right now. I can tell because Baby Yorkie redeemed that Pokemon card request 14 minutes ago, and I just hit it in the chat. Rosella says, I'm doing good, just very pregnant and dealing with some issues with one of my dogs. Oh, well, that probably is all that much more stressful when you're very pregnant. But I hope that you are in good health and the baby's in good health, and I hope your dog becomes in good health soon too, if they're not currently. I hope we can also help you relax and wind down. I hope the baby enjoys the stream. Just hold your phone up to your tummy. Let the baby in there hear some beautiful strains of Oblivion. Wizard Man, welcome. Wizard Man says it's time by the 9 divines. Welcome, Wizard Man. I'm glad you felt you got your points worth there, Dappers. DJ Kid Gorgeous, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. DJ Kid says, I'm heading out. I'm sorry to hear it. That makes me sad. But the cheer makes me happy. But I would trade the cheer for you to be able to stick around. I really would. But being that you can't, I do appreciate the cheer very much. So thank you for the bits. And I hope you have a wonderful one. DJ Kid Gorgeous. Sleep all. Relax. Rest. Be rejuvenated. Maria Clara says, I'm so happy to catch another stream, Nick. I'm on vacation from work for 20 days. That's why you can join us. I got it. So I'm taking the opportunity to relax as much as possible. And what better way to relax than the best community with the best streamer ever? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are too kind, Maria. Too kind. I hope that your vacation is going very well. I hope the relaxation has been everything you dreamed of. And of course, it is really lovely to have you here. I hope we can be part of that relaxation. Except for the scamp. Scamp is not part of that relaxation. Scamp is just an unfortunate part of what we have here. Thank you, Luminami. I'm glad you enjoyed the hair flip. I am doing it. I'm doing just as well as my hair. I got that holiday glow. This is attractive. Thank you. Dapper says, never been more allured in my life. Wow, that's high praise. I aim to please. What can I say? Wizard Man asks if I've made a character here yet. Yes, we did make a character a couple streams back. So we have a character. We have not escaped the sewers yet. We will certainly do so tonight. We will get out of the sewers and into the world. Yo, check it out. It is King Rex T414, aka Anthony. Anthony, what is up? How are you doing? Welcome on in. So good to see you. Glad you could be here tonight. How's life treating you? I hope your system is in good shape, says Naga. Oh, the heat pump stuff. Well, it's under warranty. It's under warranty because it's only 6 months old, so it should be okay. Should be. We have not had a chance to even use the cooling function yet, and it's not working the first time we tried, so surely that's covered under warranty. Guess we'll find out. But you're right. House things can be unexpectedly expensive. So far so good, but I'm sure sooner or later we'll get walloped with a bill we do not expect. Wizardman says I had a similar thing come up, except the range they gave me for my AC people was anywhere from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yeah, that's not very helpful. That is a wide range. Zukenfover says, I got reminded of how lucky I am to live in a welfare state. I cut my finger with a suboptimal carrot cutting technique. Ouch. And within 40 minutes, I was back home on the couch with 2 stitches, keeping my insides from becoming outsides, your finger insides. It was only gas money, time, and my ego. Socialized healthcare is pretty awesome when it works, 100%. I am very grateful to live where I do. I pay very little for my diabetes medication and treatment and specialist visits and all that. It would be crippling, if I didn't have the coverage I do. So I literally couldn't live other places. Some other places could not afford to be sick in some other places. That's right, Sage. It is getting hot in here, so show off all your Into the AM swag. Shout out to Into the AM for sponsoring the video, which I had hoped to get out tonight, but I did not get out tonight. You will see it in a day or two. But today was the Xbox games showcase, and I recorded a video reacting to the announcements, essentially. And And so you'll see that in the next couple of days. Best of Vein Uganda says, my apologies, I thought this was an ASMR stream. You know, Best Vein Uganda, I guess it depends on what you define as ASMR. I like to consider these streams ASMR-ish, which is to say quiet, generally fairly relaxed, chill vibes, good vibes, not necessarily like I'm whispering and I'm tapping stuff. Although we do some of that. We do have triggers that people can request with points and all that. But if you're looking for something a little more traditionally ASMR-ish, a little quieter, even more down-tempo, my YouTube channel has all kinds of content going back years and years that is more conventionally ASMR-ish. So, but you're welcome to hang out and vibe with us. Speaking of vibing, yo, Nakoma out there says the cheer, give in some gay bits for Pride Month. Also, don't forget to check the potato points requests. Thank you for the gay bits. Thank you for the potato points reminder. And happy Pride Month, Nakoma. It is wonderful to see you here. I'm glad you could join us tonight. And of course, happy Pride to all y'all. If you weren't here last week when I wished everyone happy Pride. But of course, happy Pride to everyone around these parts. We have our big Pride Parade in early July, and unfortunately I'm not gonna be able to make it this year because I'm not gonna be here, which I guess I should probably tell y'all. I'm gonna be away later this month again, and I know that sucks. I know it sucks because I was away like almost all last month, but this time it's not for fun, it's for work. I've got a work trip coming up, so I do intend to be here for next weekend's stream, but the weekend after I will not be here, nor the weekend after that, but perhaps I will be back for the weekend after that. Depends on how the work stuff goes. So that's a bummer, but gotta do what I gotta do for the job. So if anyone's wondering, I'm gonna be up working on some experimental burning in the Northwest Territories of Canada. I've never been up to Northwest Territories before, and so this should be an interesting experience. Experimental burns are where we intentionally light a fire in the forest under very controlled conditions, and we monitor it very closely to understand how it burns, essentially. Diego Alejandro over on YouTube, what's up? I'm well, thank you. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. I'm glad you enjoy what I do out there. And thank you for dropping in on the stream, Diego, and for watching my stuff. I appreciate it. Aneebsy, good evening to you. Good to see you. And welcome on in. That's right, Sage. I'll check your blood sugar all the way from Canada. Well, you can with like the Dexcom app. You can share your blood sugar information with other people, presumably anywhere. So I guess I could, in theory, check your blood sugar from here if we had it set up that way. Hey, Toothsayer, great to see you. Toothsayer says, oh buddy, I've been playing Mario Kart World and I can completely see you making a drive around video in the roam mode. I would love to do that, Toothsayer, if I could get my grubby little mitts on a Switch 2. I have not been successful in doing so yet. One day though, one day. How is the Switch 2 overall? How many of y'all managed to get one so far? Jake, etc., welcome on in. Snow Monkey said, hey, what's up, y'all? As usual, I'm only catching the stream because I'm up past my bedtime. But I will happily doze off to some Oblivion or just some of Nick's yapping. Probably the latter at this point. I did have an awesome honeymoon. Thank you again, Snow Monkey. Liminami asks if I enjoy the remastered more or the original Oblivion. I mean, the same game, basically. The remastered is just prettier. But there's a lot of mods for the original that don't yet work with the remaster, so. But I would say if you're new to the game, I would recommend the remaster, right? Like if you're looking to play Oblivion, the remaster is the way to play it in this day and age. Jake says stop playing, so stop typing so we can play Oblivion. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Give it another 15 minutes. Maybe we'll be there. I think I'm getting caught up on chat. Mikey, what's up? Mikey says, I swear I only catch you once in a blue moon. Well, I'm glad that this is the blue moon where you get to catch the stream. Welcome on in. Nicoma says, for once, I will be able to chill the whole night. I'm off work tomorrow and I got wine to drink while you game. Nice. Sounds like a chill time, Nicoma. I'm glad you can hang out with us for the entirety of the stream tonight. Sucker Puns. Hey, welcome. We will be getting to some Oblivion. I promise. Just a lot of yapping first, but we will get there. Sucker Pun says I'm running Oblivion on 9070 XT, 4K with a solid 60 FPS frames. Nice. That is solid. That's some good performance. Yeah, I know, creator. The whole background disappeared because I moved to a new house, and so I still haven't got the background set up here yet. It's been a process of slowly getting all the rooms together. We still have to do like the dining room space and this room. Everything else is more or less together. But this has sort of been, sadly, low priority. One day, though, there will be a beautiful background. Evie will have a place to sit again. It'll be delightful. Diego says I'm a fellow Canadian too, in Alberta. Yo, shout out to fellow Canadian Diego. We will be north of you in Northwest Territories, north of Alberta. Diego says, I haven't got the Switch 2 yet, but I got a cheap Xbox 360. Hey, that's the way to do it. Patient gamers, right? That's the way to do it. Hey, Deep Fried Deals, good to see you. Welcome. How are you this weekend? Wizardman says, I missed the scamp so very much. It might be my favorite channel reward, especially when timed correctly. That scamp has some spectacular comedic timing, for sure. Okay, Nicoma did remind me a few minutes ago to not ignore my channel rewards, which is fair, We have a random Pokemon card request from Baby Yorkie who's been waiting for like half an hour for it, so let's do that right now. And then there's a couple of quests, or one request from Nicoma and one from Odinson as well. But let's do that random Pokemon card request. So, I don't know if you all were here last week, but the Pokemon cards that I have are old ones from my childhood that I found in the basement in my parents' house a while back. And they are kind of mysterious. There's just random stacks of cards here, and I don't know what they all are. So I don't think there's any holo foils in here, but there's at least some rares in here, as we discovered last time. So like this stack, I don't know, we've got a Potion Energy card, which is from the Team Rocket set, first edition. But I'm just gonna pull a random card out of this stack of OG Pokemon cards from like late 90s, early 2000s, and we'll see what we get. Let's find out. Bam! What is it? It's a Dodrio. It's a first edition Dodrio. Dodrio from the Pokemon Jungle set. Let me make this big. Pokemon Jungle with 70 HP. A triple bird Pokemon with the Pokemon Power Retreat Aid. As long as Dodrio is benched, pay one colorless less, or one normal energy, I guess that is, to retreat your active Pokemon. An uncommon from Pokemon Jungle. Gotta love it. Yeah, I was pretty excited to find these cards. I honestly thought I had all of my childhood Pokemon cards, but I guess I didn't. I guess I had a mysterious stash somewhere that I didn't know about. And it's not a ton of them. It's like, well, maybe like a couple hundred. And again, I don't think it's any foils, no holos, but still, I don't know, could be some exciting stuff in there. Maybe some fun base set first editions. I don't know. I'll have to spend some time looking at them. I just barely flipped through them. So that's pretty cool. What even is that? What even is that emote, Christian? I don't even know. I don't even know. Attractive says, Nick, have you seen Joel Haver's Oblivion Remastered animation on YouTube? I have not. I'll have to go check it out. You speak highly of it. I must go investigate it. I'll check it out after the stream. Naga says, I just got a big load of Into the AM stuff a month or so back, and I'm pretty satisfied with all of it. I'm glad to hear it. Into the AM has been an awesome partner for this channel for a long time, and the thing that I love most about them is that their stuff is actually awesome, so I can show for them and feel totally justified in doing so. I never feel like I'm like, well, I don't know. I feel morally righteous because their stuff is great, and I legitimately wear it every day. So glad you're enjoying it, Naga. Neebsy says, what time do you start work on the Monday following these streams? It depends. But these days, between 9 and 10 a.m. I have the flexibility to work a 10 to 6 day. I often do, because especially if I'm going to the office, it means I avoid all the bad traffic. But if there's a meeting at 9 or whatever, obviously I work a 9 to 5 or so. But I do have some flexibility in my start time, which is great. And it does allow me to oftentimes stay up a little later for these streams, just to make sure we get a good one in. But like I said, it depends. If I have a meeting or something, sometimes I have to cut the stream a little shorter. Naga says, I do hope we can settle back into a steady routine soon. I miss hanging out here each week. I know. The channel's been so tumultuous for the last while. I don't know if you sent that message, Naga, before or after I said I was going to be away again for a while. But once I get back from this work trip in the second week of July, as far as I know, I don't have any other travel planned. So as far as I can tell or see, we're going to be good for a while. Like, we'll be on a regular schedule with the live streams, hopefully the videos again as well. That's my hope. It's been a tumultuous year, truly. And I do miss having a regular hangout with y'all once or twice a week. We will get back to it, I promise. Nicole, thank you for that blood sugar check. I will do so right now. Let me see what my blood glucose is doing. 7 and stable. You love to see it. Perfect. Thank you for looking after your streamer, Nicoma. I see Odinson also requested that I check the blood sugar, and I will hang off. I will hold off on that for a little while, because there's no point in checking it twice in a row, really. But in a little bit. Diego wants to know who's my favorite ASMR artist. Diego, I've been doing ASMR for a really long time. And I'm good friends with a lot of long-time ASMR creators. And I don't like to pick favorites, because I feel like no matter who I pick, I'm like, I want to pick all my friends. But I will say, usually when I go, watch ASMR on YouTube, I look for small channels. I like to support up-and-coming, or just not even up-and-coming, just small channels that have just oftentimes a very lo-fi vibe. It reminds me of the old days of ASMR, back in 2011, 2012, let's say, when I first started watching ASMR. All the channels were small, and it was a very, what's the word I'm looking for, a very earnest community of people just doing it because they really liked to do it. And that's not to throw shade on any big channels. Many of the channels these days that have, you know, excellent production quality, you know, that takes a tremendous amount of knowledge and talent, and you know, they do a phenomenal job. But yeah, I kind of like the smaller, more lo-fi stuff. That's what I gravitate towards these days. I don't know. I know it's a bit of a cop-out answer. The Fried Deal says you're living in Northwest Territories now? No, I'm not living in Northwest Territories. I'm still living on the west coast of Canada. But I will be traveling to Northwest Territories in a couple weeks for work. Tisser says, I am enjoying Switch 2 a lot. I'm glad. I would love to get one for an unboxing here, for doing some gameplay. I will at some point get one. Dawn's Eternal Light, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Glad you could join us. Stay medicated. Hello. Yeah, Oblivion is a fantastic game. Wizardman says it's hard to express the way I feel seeing the screen, or the way I felt seeing the screen pop up for the first time. Not only that, but hearing the intro monologue for the first time in years. Same. I was just like, just shivers, like absolutely shivers. And I just had this big stupid grin on my face. It's very special. I totally know what you mean, Wizardman. Bruce asks, Nick, can I shamelessly plug some of my own work in chat here? Of course, absolutely, Bruce. You were talking a bit about it last week, but please plug away. Let us know what you're up to so we can check it out. Snow Monkey says also, it was very cool to hear you talk about your work trip. My grandfather was a scientist who worked for the U.S. Forest Service. He managed test forests in the Pacific Northwest, and his whole career was related to forest fires. No way. I may have read some of your grandfather's publications. He was way ahead of the curve on wildfire management, though unfortunately we've had to learn those lessons the hard way in the past few decades. Anyway, good night to y'all, for real. Good night, Snow Monkey. I would like to know more about your grandpa sometime, if you happen to watch this on the VOD. So Kumfofer says, as a European, the Northwest Territories are always the Canadian subdivision I forget about. Truthfully, Canadians tend to forget about them as well. Yukon has a cool name at least. What makes those two different from each other? They feel the least distinct compared to other subdivisions. I've never been to Yukon, never been to Northwest Territories, never been to Nunavut. This will be my first time in the north like that. What makes them distinct? I mean, that's a somewhat loaded question. I don't know that I am qualified to answer that. I think there are probably cultural distinctions amongst the Inuit and other First Nations who have traditionally inhabited those areas, but I would not be well informed enough to speak to that in any meaningful way. And you know, geographically, there's a lot of similarity. It's a lot of boreal forest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a very satisfactory answer. I'm not sure why they ended up being split into different territories. I could not tell you. But I'm sure Wikipedia has got your back. Angel 18 asked, what's my favorite part of my job? Oh, you know, it changes with time, because I will say, like, I did a PhD. I have a lot of knowledge about some stuff. But what I'm doing now, I mean, it's related to fire research, of course, as was my PhD, but like the nuts and bolts of what I'm doing now, the day-to-day stuff, totally different than what I was doing for my PhD, which is often not how it goes with PhDs. Oftentimes you're kind of pigeonholed into your little silo, but I've been learning a hell of a lot in my current role, and I'm lucky to have the opportunity to expand my knowledge base and my skill set, and continue to learn and develop these new skill sets. I think it's maybe the part of my job that I enjoy the most, is that I do get to learn and try and do a lot of different things related to fire research. That's been really cool. Sometimes stressful, because I find myself responsible for a lot of things that I don't have a lot of experience with. But you know what? Sometimes that's the best way to learn. Putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, you're kind of forced to step up, and you come out, you know, better on the other side for it. So I would say, yeah, the diversity of stuff that I get to do these days with regards to fire research is pretty cool. Handsome Dashing Princess, I love ciders. Ciders are delicious. I just tend not to drink them all that much because they're often a bit sweet and they don't agree with my diabetes so much. Bolos, great to see you. Welcome. And Bruce says, really contrived ASMR is kind of hit or miss for me. I agree. A lot of the time it doesn't do it for me. Every once in a while, it's just the right kind of weird, and it hits for me. I know what you mean. Text Stomper. I don't have any fish. All I can offer you is this potato. Please. It's yours. Killer, welcome. First time in the chat, I see. Welcome to the Killer in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Bruce says, yeah, the screen sent shivers down my spine. The goosebumps and nostalgia basically punched me in the face. I know, same. I just basked in it. Really, it was watching that first trailer when they revealed it. I was like, yes. It's beautiful. Bruce is sweet. Everybody go watch Predator, Killer of Killers. Oh, were you involved in that? I've heard nothing but good stuff about Predator, Killer of Killers. Like, exceptionally rave reviews. Was that you? Did you do, like, previs stuff on that? That's spectacular. Hey, Pearls, welcome. Good to see ya. Pearl says to all of us special people born in June, happy frickin' birthday. Pearls, remind me again, when is your birthday in June? If you're comfortable with that. If you don't want to say the precise date, that's okay. That's okay. But just let me know. Sargon says, closest I've ever gotten to Yukon is drinking Yukon Jack whiskey. I don't know if that's legitimately from the Yukon or not. Attractive says, I've never been to America. You know what? As much as Canada and America are beefing right now, it really has very little to do with most American people. And the country of America is actually really rad. Like, as a Canadian, I fully admit, the United States of America is a pretty rad place, by and large. Especially geographically speaking, such unbelievable diversity across the country. So much cool stuff to see there. So I hope you get there one day, Attractive. Maybe once things are like, you know, a little friendlier, a little more chill. I will try, Naga, to not get eaten by a skinwalker way up there in the north. Super Andretti, greetings. Yeah, Wizard Man. Bruce says I worked in previs and finals for Killer of Killers. That's rad. Well, I gotta watch it now. I can't say I'm like a big Predator guy, but I suspect I would enjoy Killer of Killers. It looks really cool. June 29th, Pearls. Well, I will not be here, sadly, for your birthday, so I would like to do a happy birthday for you, as I guess my last stream before your birthday, which will be next weekend, or we can sing happy birthday when I get back, which will be like the second weekend of July, I guess. It's up to you, but with your permission, I would like to sing you happy birthday one of those days. Ilk, hey Ilk, welcome. Thank you so much for subbing with Prime. Welcome back to the sub club. Wonderful to have you back, Ilk, for month number 33. And you know how we do around here. It's time to tap on this tater. Wonderful to see you, Ilk. Hey, Siminovich, welcome. Siminovich, it's great to be able to join the stream again. I don't know if you recall, Nick, but your videos kept me sane and sleepy a couple of years back when we got our new puppy. Yes, I do recall that. I slept on the floor next to his crate listening to your videos to help me sleep. Aw, I hope your puppy is doing very well. Does your puppy now enjoy ASMR? Is the important question. Bolos, your birthday is right now? Wait, is it actually? Don't be messing with me, because if it is, we will sing you happy birthday. Don't test me. Tooth Sarah, you're not responsible for all Americans, but I appreciate that you want to be, or not want to be, but apology accepted on behalf of all Americans. It's such an awkward situation, I will say. We met a lot of, like, I'm Canadian, we met a lot of Americans on this cruise, and it's always like, hey, where are you from? We're like, Canada, and they're like, oh, sorry. We're like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's not it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what else do I say? You know, I'm not going to be like, yeah, you should be freaking sorry. Like, you know, especially in like just a you know, brief hello, just meeting someone situation, you know, you don't want to get into it, right? So anyway, but I know that I know that most Americans want to be friends with Canada, and most Canadians want to be friends with America. And I think we will be again. I think we will be again. ASMR Predator stream. That's right, Wizard Man. Tex Tomper says, guys, I had so much fun. I got to set up a cage for a cage match at my local wrestling event. We had like 100 people show up. Putting it up was scary though, because we had to carry it over the crowd at some points. Yo, that sounds like a good time. And now you know how to set up a cage. That's rad. I imagine that you have to be very careful to make sure that it all stays, you know, like no one's gonna throw anyone through the top of the cage. Like Mankind and frickin' Undertaker. Naga says, I'm sure you and your fellows will take the appropriate precautions, but on a more serious note, you'll have to keep an eye out for any dangerous wildlife. Yes, there are certainly grizzly bears are the biggest concern up there. We will be up there though with fire crews and a number of other researchers. I will not be carrying a rifle or bear spray, but I'm sure somebody will be. So, Bolos, it really is your birthday. You turned 36. All right, we are gonna sing Bolos happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, y'all. All right, here we go. All together now. Here, I'm gonna mute Oblivion just for a moment, so that we can focus on singing our best happy birthday. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bolos. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Right on your birthday. I'm glad we could celebrate on your birthday. I hope it... Wait, is it just your birthday or is your birthday ending? Either way, I hope you either had or have an excellent one. Get to do something that you want to do. So rare we get to do that. You took your dog kayaking. Okay, that's a great way to spend your birthday. That's spectacular. Attractive says, thanks, Nick. I'll get there someday. Japan first, though. Yes, well, fair. Fair. You only got to go to Disneyland, do a road trip across America, and you want to visit Salem. I've never been to Disneyland, I must admit. I've never been to Salem, but Sarah has been to Salem, and she loved it. It was in the fall. She said it was spectacular. No worries, Tooth Sarah. No, you're good. You're good. I appreciate it. Super Andretti says your hair is very luscious and silky today. Thank you. I did hair flip earlier. Arkentia, welcome back on your phone. Welcome back on your phone. I do not know what the supportive YouTube account is doing in the chat there, but I don't know. Bots. So Kung Fu First says, I love to travel to far off places like other continents, but that's unrealistic for me. So I went looking for things in my own city I did not know about. That's a cool way to explore near home. I biked past a World War I Belgian bunker when I have to get to city center, and I found out there are also like 5 German bunkers from World War I that I can visit in a 20-kilometer bike ride. I guess I didn't know about these because they aren't maintained or revered like the singular Belgian one. But still interesting. It's still a part of the regional history. That's really cool to explore what you have nearby, especially because there's such cultural richness and density in Europe, you know? So there's probably a lot to see in a small radius. See it like Maryland. I do what I can, Toothsayer. Wizardman says you can always do what that one lady did when she encountered a bear with her kayak. Bear, bear, please stop, bear. Go away. You're supposed to be asleep. Gosh darn it. Oh no. I don't think I've seen that video. That does sound a little endearing. Thank you all for joining in, and the happy birthdays for Apolos. Alright friends, we are a little over an hour into the stream, and I've reached the bottom of chat. Look at that. Look at that. Both chats. The bottom of YouTube chat and the bottom of Twitch chat. Shout out once again to our YouTube viewers. I know it's quiet over there in the chat, but there's 68 of you right now. It's wonderful to see you. It's almost as many people as we have on Twitch. We have like 90 people on Twitch right now. Almost 70 people on YouTube. It's wonderful to have you all here. So at this part of the stream, we will be playing the game very soon. But first, it is crucial that we have the stream beer. It is an ancient tradition. So I'm going to go get the stream beer. It's a craft brew from my neck of the woods. We'll crack it open. You'll get a nice fizzy pour, and then we will dive into the game. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you all to your own devices for a moment while I go get the beer from the fridge. You know what I expect of you. I expect mature, reasoned behavior. I expect you to be excellent to one another, and I will be back in just a moment. Don't touch that dial. Wow, I went downstairs and it was so much cooler. The deck door was open, there's a breeze coming in, and I come back up here and I close the door and I'm like, ugh, melting. It's all good though. It's all good. The things I do for you. That sure is a lot of fire in the chat. That's probably contributing to why it's so hot up here, huh? Argentia out there lighting YouTube chat on fire. I appreciate it, Argentia. Repping the hooligans over on the Twitch chat, like Sokenfuffer, Dawn's Eternal Light, Naga, J-Swag. Also, what's up, J-Swag? I don't know if I said hi yet. Beamer out there, Handsome Dashing Princess, Bolos. It's a lot of flames. And are attractive coming slightly late with the flaming potatoes. It's good. It's all good. Secretly Starscream says, sorry, the dial was touched. I love the concept of like secretly Starscream. Like we couldn't tell, like we don't know. Like maybe. It's okay. You know what? As long as you touch the dial again to come back, that's what matters. That's what matters. Toothsayer is around where I live instead of World War I bunkers. It's American Civil War trenches. That's really interesting. You can just go walk in and find them in the woods. There's so much cool history everywhere, you know. That's awesome. Super Andretti says, I live for beers. Well, then you are going to be happy to see tonight's beer. Sadly, I cannot share it with you, but I can drink it on your behalf. Tonight's stream beer is the Weekend Rambler. The Weekend Rambler Mango Sour from Mount Aerosmith Brewing. You might remember last weekend I had another beer from Mount Aerosmith Brewing because we were up there last weekend. Mount Aerosmith Brewing is based in Parksville, British Columbia, which is on my island, Vancouver Island. It's about a 2-hour drive from here. We were up there picking up a new light fixture. Facebook Marketplace. Beautiful one. Stained glass. Gorgeous. This weekend we picked up another piece of furniture as well. Not so far away. But I was reminded when I went downstairs and I saw it there, and I thought I would share it with y'all because it's a pretty cool, I think it's pretty cool. It's a bench which we have right next to our entryway stairs where you come into the house, and the idea being that it's for sitting at to, you know, tie your shoes or whatever, or take your shoes off when you come in, or for like putting groceries and stuff down on when you come in the door, that sort of thing. But it's a Gothic Revival style hand carved wooden bench, and you can actually see on it there that it was carved in 1907. 1907, so it's about 120 years old. We found it on Facebook Marketplace. We got it for a really good price, and we just thought it was super cool. And so now that sits in our entryway, and I just love some of the detailing on it. It just let me see if I can find. I took a couple of. There's another shot so you can see how it kind of sits by the front door there, by the stairs. And yeah, there's some detail, like one of the panels, like I said, all hand carved. There's that central panel. It says Fideliter JH 1907. Fideliter, I believe, means loyalty or something similar in Latin. I do not know what the JH is. Presumably maybe the name of the artist, whoever carved it. 1907, of course, being the date. We presume the date that it was carved. But we don't know anything more about the history. Oh, check this out though, one of my favorite details. Oops. Come back here. The arms on it are boar's heads. Carved boar's heads on each arm. Isn't that rad? Anyway, we just thought it was super cool, and we're like, do we get this? This is like a crazy piece, but we liked it too much to let it go. So we got it, and now it lives downstairs. Ghost included. So far, it doesn't seem to be haunted. The bench part lifts up, and inside we found a body. No, inside we're storing shoes. We're storing shoes inside. It's in great shape, all quite clean. We polished it up. Anyway, I understand it's not everyone's style, not everyone's aesthetic, but we thought it looked pretty cool, and actually matches quite well with the hand-carved solid oak sideboard that we have in our dining room. So, when I left, Dad left us alone. Attractive says in the voice of Nazim, "Do you get to Oblivion very often?" Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. But we will tonight. Did the scamps arrive while I was away, Wizard Man? Quick order 100 pizzas, send them to Nick's house. Sure. I'd like freeze a couple, throw another couple in the fridge, and give away the rest. Try and find a food bank or something that would take them. Chad is a Canadian forest, and it's on fire. Yikes, Bolos. Yikes, Bolos. I won't have a bear spray or rifle, but I will have a Daedric broadsword. Yeah, I've specialized in conjuration. I'll just summon one, Wizard Man. All this time I've been studying. That's right, I've been studying chat's fire. That's how I got my PhD. That's right, J-Swag. You are here in time for the beer pour. So, I got a little sidetracked. But yeah, tonight's beer, the Weekend Rambler Mango Sour from Mount Arrowsmith Brewing. It's a nice light beer, 4.6% ABV. It is a delightful mango sour. It's a little bit hoppy. It's definitely fruity and juicy. It's a wonderful, crisp, refreshing combination of flavors. And the hops really complement the mango well, or vice versa, depending on how you look at it. It says here, the Weekend Rambler Sour Series version 4.0 heads to a juicy tropical utopia with sweet, tart mango puree and a slightly dry hopping of Sabro. So Sabro is a variety of hops. And it's got this fun kind of tiki art vibes. Tropical looking. It's quite delicious. I have had it before. But I wanted it again. Yo, what's up, my dolphin fin? Hello and welcome. That's right, Super Andretti. We're sharing it in spirit. 2-hour drive for a lamp. You know, Bolos, it was a long way to go, but we made a nice day of it, actually. It's really nice. There's some lovely beaches out that way, so we enjoyed some time at the beach, had a nice dinner up there. We just made a little day trip of it. And it's a really nice light fixture. I'll see if actually I might have a picture of it. We will open the beer one day, I swear. Let me see if I have a decent photo of this here. Oh, I have a photo of a very cute kitty. You guys want to see Royal? We were loading empty boxes into my car the other day, and Royal decided she wanted to be part of it. Good baby. She's so cute. She just jumped in the back and was like jumping into all the boxes. Kitty. She's climbing around back in there. Okay, I don't know, maybe I don't have a picture of the light fixture. I thought I did, but it's mostly just pictures of Royal, I'll be honest. It's like 1,000 pictures of Royal on here. Yeah, no light fixture, sorry. Well, it's not hung yet. Once we hang it, get it installed, then I'll take a picture for you. Arkentia says, man, I'd want this at my place, the bench. So freaking cool. I'm glad at least somebody likes our new bench. Naga liked it. Wizardman said, I had to drive to an Altmer estate sale for that cursed bench. A beautiful find. Correct. So Kufufer says, I guess it also helps the European countries border many others. Yeah, that's true. In terms of like cultural diversity. Ooh, frozen mango. My dolphin fan, that sounds good. Eric Omega, hey, your birthday was on Friday. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that you had a wonderful time. Can we sing you a happy birthday, a belated birthday, Eric Omega? Okay, let's crack this open for reals. Here, I'll turn this down while I do it. There we go. Lauren Lenoir, welcome to the stream and thank you for the follow. Did I miss any other follows earlier? I feel like I might have. Artloween, I missed as well. Artloween, welcome on in. Thank you so much for following. Artloween and Lauren Lenoir, great to have you here. I hope you dig the vibes. I'm about to pour out this beer, so it's going to get real fizzy here in a moment. Allow me to just adjust the microphones so you get the crispest possible pour. Alright, here we go. Let's pour it out. It's a fizzy one. So, like many sours, it pours with a nice fluffy head, but it rapidly dissipates. Rapidly dissipates. I can smell the mango from here, though. It is really juicy. Diego, I am from BC. Sorry for the car sounds, or probably motorcycle, actually. But it pours this beautiful, beautiful, juicy orange. And like I said, I can... Oh, the mango is just emanating. And a little bit of that dry hop scent as well. All right. Cheers, friends. Cheers to exploring what you have nearby, exploring your neighborhood, exploring your city, finding what makes your place special. I think that's pretty cool. Whether it's World War II bunkers, whether it's cool furniture finds on Facebook Marketplace, whatever it might be. Maybe it's a nice hike, a beautiful park hidden away somewhere you didn't know about. Cheers to that. Oh, that's a delicious summer sipper. That's really good. Zuckenfo for no. Zuckenfo for no. Hey, Naga, I'm glad you liked the fizz, the pour, and the fizz. Dang, street racers, that's right. That's right, I have photos of what matters the most are attractive. Kitty. Zuckenfo says it's a great bench. I was just joking. I know a lot of you thought it was a cool bench, I'm sure. Eric Omega says, I'm thinking about booting up either Sons of the Forest or Subnautica. I would vote for Subnautica, I think. Attractive says it's an awesome bench, something super unique that literally no one else would have. That's what we thought. We liked it enough. It was an interesting enough piece. We're like, heck, let's go for it. I wish I knew more about the history of it. The old couple we bought it from said they got it from an antique shop nearby, and I don't know anything about it before that. They didn't either. Diego says, I love BC. I go to Fairmont lots. I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, so southern end of Vancouver Island. Nick's clown alter ego. Nichols the clown. No. No. Zuckerfover, I'm glad you like the bench. Thank you. I know it wasn't sarcasm. Fiber says, I met Hayden Christensen. What? At Phoenix Fan Fusion. My Youngling Slayer 5000. My lightsaber is signed by the Slayer himself. Wow, that is so cool. I'm jelly. That's a little dark, but that's really cool. Was he cool? He seems like a cool dude. He's from Vancouver, I think, originally. Eric says it's up to you. We went to a local brewery and had some really good beer battered onion rings. Oh, that sounds really good. All right. Y'all, we will play the game in just a second, but it's the rule that we sing happy birthday to Eric. So y'all, let's prepare our singing voices once again. Focus in, and I would like y'all to sing with me. Happy birthday to Eric Omega. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eric Omega. A couple of days late, like 2 days or so. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Eric, I'm glad you had a good one. Going to a local brewery is a great way to enjoy a birthday. Hey, look who it is. It's our boy FamCam ASMR. FamCam, it is so good to see you. Keith, how's your weekend been? FamCam coming in, using his resub message to wish Eric a happy birthday. How wholesome is that? Keith, happy 74 freaking months anniversary. That is unbelievable. For starters, also we're gonna give a shout out here for our boy FamCam ASMR, whom I'm sure y'all know FamCam by now, but if you don't, now's your chance. Head on over, hit that heart, follow that man on Twitch, follow that man or subscribe to that man on YouTube, FamCam ASMR, and enjoy some top quality tingles from a top quality guy. I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. I mean, he is a top quality guy, but thank you all for your kind happy birthdays to Eric Omega. Nice. Enjoy your Subnautica, Eric. The only indication of who carved the bench is that whatever it was, JV on the back of it, the initials. But no, there's no other kind of maker's mark that we've seen. JH, I guess it is. JH. Nice relaxing rain. Gosh, I wish I had some real rain here right now. It's really warm in here. Gracie, good to see you as well. Welcome, Gracie. Shout out to Gracie B ASMR. Go check out Gracie on YouTube as well. And enjoy some more awesome tingles from another awesome person. I don't know. Another awesome member of this community. Oh yeah, I've heard that, Diego. Yes, Chelsea Green. I do not know Chelsea Green, but I've heard she is a hometown hero. Alpha X-Ray on YouTube chat says, I'm sure someone already brought this up, but you were the first person I thought of when they announced Thief VR. No, actually, I haven't talked about it in the stream yet, but I'm hyped for another Thief game. A little bit less hyped that this is like a continuation of the 2014 Thief reboot, but I'm very hyped that it might have Garrett in it, sort of, in a sense. But I'm a little less hyped that it's VR. I think, like, I love VR. I'm sure I will love playing it in VR. I think it's just cool that someone remembers that Thief exists and is still making something for Thief. But I do think being VR is really going to limit its audience, which is too bad, because I think Thief deserves a bigger, broader, more awesome audience. Thanks, Eric. You're a part of it. You're part of what makes it awesome. Famcam, you're absolutely right. It kind of does. I hadn't put two and two together, but you're right. The Indestructible album cover goes super hard, and this is reminiscent. Eric, I hope so as well. Stephen Russell is a legendary voice actor, and I hope that he is in fact back for Thief VR. You don't want to experience getting your eye removed in VR? Asks Sargon. Well, based on the trailer, it's more like getting your eye replaced in VR. But yes. Hey Noel over on YouTube. Noel says, man, it's been forever. Currently doing chemo and radiation right now, and I just downloaded Oblivion Remastered. This is exactly what I needed. I am glad that we can be here to hopefully make things a little easier for you, keep you company. I'm sure it must be extremely challenging, but sending the best vibes possible your way, Noel. And I hope you enjoy Oblivion Remastered. It slaps. It slaps. And we're going to play some here right now. Apparently also, a hype train just appeared out of nowhere. Y'all, where did this hype train come from? I didn't see any bits or subs or anything, but then suddenly there's a hype train. Who am I to argue? Normally I hear the hype train coming from a mile away, but suddenly the hype train just snuck up on us. It was a stealth hype train. But it's here now. So if you want to board the train to Hype Town, now is the time. You contribute to the hype train. It helps everyone now get cooler emotes from the hype train when it takes off to Hypeville. So, and of course it supports the channel as well, which we appreciate very much. By we, I mean me, I guess. Maybe other people here too, I don't know. Gracie, thank you so much for the 100 biddies contribution to the hype train. I appreciate it. That's very kind. Very kind. Alright. You know what is hype? Is that we're finally about to play the game. So let's load. That's right, I forgot. We made a character last time, and we called said character Scarf Merkin. Y'all, Scarf Merkin. What a name. We brainstormed that one together. It's a good name. And ironically, we're going to be a wood elf ne'er-do-well. Perhaps a thiefy or murdery type of wood elf. I don't know. Anyway, we're still in the sewers, but I promise you we are going to escape the sewers tonight. Yo, what is that? J-Swag, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Paolo. Paolo, welcome back on into the sub club, courtesy of J-Swag out there, contributing to the hype train, pushing it to 55% of the way to level 2, and making sure that Paolo gets to have the best possible stream viewing experience tonight with ad-free viewing, with all the fun emotes and all that good stuff. Pardon me. Heckin' thanks, J-Swag. I appreciate it. Alright, so we are in the sewers. We are helping Emperor Uriel Septim escape. That is exactly what we were doing. We got some leather armor here. We got a bow. I feel like my FOV is maybe a little large, a little wide for the size of screen we got going on here. So let me just turn it down a little bit, because when I play on my big monitor, my big TV, really, I like to have a wider FOV, but for you guys on stream, it's probably a little too wide. Eric Omega coming on in with the tier 1 sub. Eric Omega, is this your first time in the sub club? I think it might be. Welcome on in. Happy Potato Pal joining. Good day. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for contributing to that hype train, which has about a minute left on it, y'all. If we want to push it to level 2, got 38 seconds. Thank you so much for contributing to that, Eric, and welcome on in. Welcome on into the Potato Pals. And while we're at it, Attractive out there with the resub coming in from month number 26. Happy Pride Month, y'all. Happy Pride Month, Attractive. Thank you so much for the resub, for coming on back in for another month, and for pushing that hype train to level 2. That is very hype. And now we have another 4 minutes. Appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the hype train so far. Hey, FamCam with the 69 biddies. I see you. That's nice. That's nice. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 69 bits. The Emperor appreciates it. I'm just looking around to see. Nope, can't go that way. Just looking to see if there's any. Oh, I guess we missed a little fight over here, you know. By the time we get here, everything's extremely dead. Extremely dead. Alright, what's up, y'all? We getting the Emperor out of here. We going. We going. Alright, okay. Oh, almost missed a chest. Alright, let's go.
Hold on. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Circumfuffer's this great name you gave. My guys made me Google what a merkin is. Wizardman says, I wonder if Scarf Merkin has a record for the longest time spent in the sewers. Emperor Uriel said his ghost would rest easy, but his ghost is prodding Scarf with a stick, saying, Find him. Hey, find him. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion, damn it. Exactly that. Weeks later. Uh-oh. A trap. Uh-oh. Eric Omega says, speaking of the Emperor, Space Marine 2 has become one of my favorite games. Space Marine 2 slaps. Space Marine 2 goes incredibly hard. I need to get back to it. I never did finish it, but I quite enjoyed what I played.
I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sir.
Uh-oh.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
You thought with
Okay. Guard him with my life.
This one's mine.
Alright, I got my eyes on him.
I can go no further.
Uh-oh.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son.
Excuse me, you're who?
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Close shut the jaws of Oblivion. No! No! We screwed it up, y'all. We screwed it up.
We failed. I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The freaking timing. Like dramatic gravitas and then the scam. The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange.
The scam's got the Emperor.
Trusted. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every scepter. They see more than less of that. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
No, not particularly. Oh yeah, he did say take it to my last son. Yeah, I did say that. Eric says the Stellar Blade demo just came out on PC. Should I play it? If you like sexy third-person action games, yeah, I mean, by all accounts, it's actually a pretty solid game. So yeah, why not? If it looks appealing to you, for whatever reason, can't hurt to try the demo. Thank you all for the hype train, y'all. I appreciate it. I hope you all enjoy your hype chests. Your hype chests. I'm gonna open mine. What we get? Who's this diva emote? I don't even know what this is, but I like it. A I'm gonna definitely make use of this. That's a very good one. Thank you all for your kindness, your support, and I do hope you enjoy your hype emotes. Okay, you're gonna play for the Devil May Cry S combat, I swear. You know what? Whatever you're playing it for, I ain't judging. It looks good on all fronts, truly. I thought about downloading the demo, but I don't even have time to play the games I own, so. Alright, I gotta take this amulet to Joffrey, y'all.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to me.
Attractive, you're absolutely right. That assassin absolutely ate that arrow. Fair enough. I can't say I'm a huge DMC fan or player, but they always look really fun. How do I get to Joffrey?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door to the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced agent. Am I right?
Maybe. So this is where we get to pick our class, which comprises our primary attributes and our major skills. And as it says here, the major skills class will start higher than the other skills and be easier to increase. So he's picking us as an agent right off the bat. Agents have as major skills acrobatics, illusion, marksman, mercantile, security, sneak, and speechcraft. So we have the choice of taking one of these pre-made classes from these lists here. We have combat-based options, magic-based options, or stealth-based options. We are angling to be a stealthy character, so something off this list probably makes sense. I know you can't see them all because they're behind my head. But we can also make a custom class. That is an option. And oftentimes it is the best option. But let's see, how do we want to play this character? I guess is the question we need to answer now. For inspiration, here are some of the pre-made classes. We have Thief, which takes speed and agility as primary attributes and is good at acrobatics, light armor, marksman, mercantile, security, sneaking, and speechcraft. That's a pretty solid array of skills. And I might perhaps consider taking that class. Agent is very similar, but no light armor, and we get illusion. So really it's identical, except we swap light armor for illusion, I believe. Yeah. And the favorite attributes are personality and agility rather than speed and agility. Illusion's cool. I don't know that we'll make heavy use of it, but it's maybe a little more interesting flavor than Thief. Acrobat is good with blade, block, and marksman. Interesting, but not really what we're going for. Assassin, this could be an option for us. Speed and intelligence. Acrobatics, alchemy, blade, light armor, marksman, security, and sneak. A monk. Acrobat, no, because that's going to be, well, marksman, but also hand to hand. We're not doing that. A pilgrim. Okay, or a bard. I don't think we really want to do alchemy. I'm not really looking for that in this playthrough, so I think for me it's a toss-up between thief and agent. Do we want to make use of that light armor, or do we want to throw a little magic in the mix? Just a little sparkle, you know? Attractive says, I've been playing Stardew Valley every single day before bed. I'm obsessed and it's so much fun. It's a great bedtime game. It's super chill. Super Eric says I always roll with the Crusader class in Oblivion, going heavy armor and restoration. It's classic. I'm glad you're enjoying the gentle cars in the background. Hopefully they stay quiet. Yeah, you're not wrong. Thief is probably the better pick here. And I think maybe it aligns a little better with the kind of character we wanted to play. So, so acrobatics is for jumping, basically. Light armor is for light armor. Marksman is for the bow. Mercantile is for buying and selling items. Security is for lockpicking and pickpocketing. Sneak is for sneaking. Speechcraft is for making people like you more. It's a solid set of skills. Sure, let's go with Thief. I think that's a good choice.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
I mean, we could have added athletics. We could have done a custom class, Eric, but whatever. It'll be good. After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yo, what's up, Rex? Shout out to Rex Sterling of Rex Sterling Alive. You can find Rex over on YouTube and here on Twitch. Rex, longtime member of this community, awesome creator in his own right. Go check him out. Go show him some love. Rex says, you know it's a good stream when it's 2 hours in, you ain't even finished character creation. You know it's even better, Rex? We made this character on a previous stream. We're only finally actually getting out of the sewers on this stream. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Okay, I actually missed what he said, so I'm gonna ask him to explain again.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new Emperor can be crowned.
Straightforward enough. What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given
No problemo.
in the halls of the Blades.
Rex can't. But you can believe it though, right? You can believe it. Also, Rex, if that's you on the hearts, I appreciate it. Alright. I love how like overall chill Boris is about this. He's like, well, sworn to protect the Emperor and all his heirs are dead. Yeah, that's a crappy day at the office.
You need to get out of here. There's no telling who will come first. The Blades are more assassins.
We can ask him a lot of questions. Sure. Let's ask him about what is this Amulet of Kings? Why is it important?
The sacred symbol of the Empire. Only those of Septim blood can wear it, they say.
And who is Joffrey again?
He's the Grand Master of the Blades. As the eyes and ears of the Emperor, the Blades don't advertise themselves. We of the Imperial Bodyguard are the public face of the Blades. But most of my brothers serve the Emperor quietly, behind the scenes. You'll find Grandmaster Joffrey at Wayne Priory, living as a simple monk.
Wizard Man says magic is the true path to power. Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth. I tend to make custom classes if only because I like making up cool names for them. That's legit. In my other playthrough, I definitely made a custom class. Ilk says Thief sounds good. I could have gone Assassin, it's true, but I think Thief is a solid option here. Athletics line up at 100 anyway, that's right, Eric. Yo, Ashman, what's up? How the Ash these days? I'm doing well. You were the cornrows guy. Yeah, I remember that. Maybe I should do cornrows. No, you're absolutely right, Eric. The sprint is excellent. It definitely makes it feel a little more modern. Let's ask about the blades.
My order is dedicated to the service of the Septim Emperors. We have failed in our duty to protect him.
Yep. Awkward. Let's ask about the Emperor, Uriel Septim.
May Talos guide his soul to Aetherius. Rest in peace, my lord.
And Wayne on Priory, which is where we have to go.
A chapter house of the Order of Talos. A monastic order connected to the Blades. It's located on the Black Road just outside of Kor.
Alright. We've exhausted the dialogue options. Let's get out of here. Let's GTFO. Oh no. I have to. How did I fail? How did I screw it up? How did I fail? You can go back around. Oh hey, there should be a bunch of dead guys here. Some of them might have potions and stuff. Not him. Nor him. Nope. Okay. Oh. Sorry, Glenroy. I'm taking your gold. Alright. It's 2 gold. So Confufer says, I just realized my birthday will be a stream night if I win the gamble of Nick showing up. If he doesn't, we will curse him like we did Jigalag and return him to Nichols. Either outcome will be great, or and turn him into Nichols. Not that Nick needs to change his busy day to accompany for my birthday. So Confufer, when is your birthday? I may or may not be here, depending on how soon it's coming up. I don't know what the changes to the Athletics Mastery perk are, Eric, off the top of my head. The Emperor is dead, but did you see those sick knife tricks the assassin did after he gutted my liege like a slaughterfish? They don't teach you things like that at Cloud Ruler Temple. Frickin' Boris. Yeah, Eric, that is generally the way I do it as well, but it's not always a guarantee. Not always a guarantee. Man, they did such a nice job with making this game look good. Yeah. Sneaky sneak. So sorry, Rattykins. Okay. Nice. Oh. Oh man, come on back. Uh-oh. Dead. Freaking dead. Rat meat. The club is probably not worth picking up, I'm gonna say. Uh-oh. Rats. Get him. Get him. Rex says, have there been any major noteworthy patches for this game since release? I believe there was one, like recently, like last week, which fixed a few things, but not a lot of things. But yeah, I think there was one major patch recently. Did you run into some serious issues, Rex? Some bad bugs. Hey, what's up, Yakanono? Welcome. Good to see ya. Get him. Alright, gang. Look at that. Light. I see light at the end of the tunnel. So this is where we're going to save. Because if we ever do decide that the choices we've made are not the choices we like, we can come back here because we get one last chance to change our skills and stuff here, birth sign, all that stuff. So It's nice to have a save game just before exiting the sewers. Sure, Eric. Yeah, what is the level 100 athletics perk in this one? July 14th. Oh yeah, I should be back by then, Zuckenfofer. So yeah, we can definitely give you a happy birthday celebration. Hey Rick Grimes, what's up? Rick says, I hope you're well. I am, thank you. The honeymoon was spectacular. It was really, really good. We had a lovely time, thank you. It is wonderful to have you here. We would have loved to keep traveling, of course, but it's always nice to come home and, you know, be in your own place with your own creature comforts that you're... Nowhere is ever as comfortable as home. As beautiful as travel can be and as wonderful as, you know, cruise ship can be, there is something nice about coming home. Oh, that's too bad, Eric. Oh, that is a substantial bug. In all your save files as well? What? That's crazy. Oh, that's cool for the athletics perk. I did not know that. No problems, Rex. Rex says, I'm streaming Expedition 33 right now, and I might do Oblivion next. Got it. I've heard spectacular stuff about Expedition 33. You know, some people that couldn't finish the game due to crashes. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. We went to the Mediterranean. We took a Mediterranean cruise. Western Mediterranean, Spain, North Africa, Malta, Italy, back around to Spain. It was pretty spectacular. Alright, y'all ready to exit these sewers? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Good timing, Zuckerfuffer, good timing. Beautiful. I don't know what that noise is. This view, they've recreated it in such a gorgeous way here. But I will never forget first time playing Oblivion, stepping out of these sewers and being greeted with the whole wide world. It did kind of sound like a seal larfing outside the house, didn't it, Wizard? I don't think it was. We live kind of near the ocean, but not quite that close. That's the noise Scarf makes after seeing the sunlight for the first time. Or. Also, I love this end of tutorial message. It really encapsulates that feeling of freedom. The right arrow shows you the direction of Waynon Priory. You can walk there by following the compass, or quick travel, or you can set off in any direction and begin exploring the world on your own. Good luck. Isn't that beautiful, though? The gorgeous ruins of Vilverin across Lake Ramare. It's hazier than I remember it. The original Oblivion was not quite so hazy. Here we have the volumetric haze, but it does look nice, doesn't it? It was pretty spectacular, Rex. It was pretty spectacular. That's right, Tooth Sarah. It looks like how you remember it looking back then. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the scamp sound, but the actual seal game. Or whatever it was out there. It is a nice view, isn't it, Alec? It's true, Eric. That was an unfortunate thing in the original. Definitely done better here. Chai latte quinoa. Hello. I like chai lattes. I like quinoa. I don't know if I've ever had chai latte flavored quinoa. That's an interesting combination, but you know what? I'd give it a try. Okay, well, we are free to roam, y'all. And the first place we should probably roam to is up this hill to the Imperial City Market District, so we can sell off some of the junk we picked up down in the sewers. Make a little more inventory space for ourselves. Gosh, I love it though. Look at it. I just freaking love the view up to the Wizard's Tower. We should definitely go to the Wizard's Tower, y'all. Yo, Rex. My guy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Rex says I'm already thirsty for next Halloween and Christmas mornings. You got a little while to wait, Rex. But in the meantime, I will have some more wandering in Oblivion. I can promise you that. Not quite as festive, but still really beautiful. Hey, y'all, are you seeing what I'm seeing on the stream? Is it really juddery? To me, it looks super juddery for some reason. Huh. That's bizarre. Wonder what's causing that. You guys see that, eh? That's no good. I can't imagine it's a performance issue, but let me just... Like it's running silky smooth on my end. Something about the encoder though. Let's just try reducing the load on the GPU just a little bit by dropping down DLSS a bit. Dropping down the internal render resolution. So, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the 4090 can handle my 1080p game and stream it, but... Okay, that did not help at all. Oh man. What the heck is going on here? Oh, it's never easy, is it? Alright, let me just look at the properties here. Rex says, yeah, stuttering on YouTube. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cap the frame rate at 60 FPS and see that. That seems like the kind of thing that might fix it. Hey, there we go. We did it. We figured it out. It was running too fast. That was the problem. It's probably why it got worse when I turned the DLSS down. Okay. Much better. Ah, the joys of tech issues while streaming. Rex, you've been streaming for a very long time. You can appreciate just how much it's frustrating when you're like, I've been doing this for a long time. I should be able to do this professionally without all these issues. And yet there's always issues. Somehow there's always new issues. Yes, buttery smooth now. Much better. Alright. Yo, what's up, Thorek? When did you arrive? Welcome. You're right, though, the frame pacing is bad in this game by default. You're absolutely right, Eric. Yeah. No, I don't think it was the rain. I think it was the frame rate thing. He's burning in the sun. He's become a rat person. Oh dear. The rain ended. But thank you again, by the way, Rex, for that super chat. Like I said, super kind of you. Give me video issues over audio issues any day. True enough, though. I used to have this issue where my video and audio would desync, and one of my streams, like the YouTube stream in my multi-stream, would retain the audio, and the Twitch stream would lose the audio. That was aggravating. The Imperial City. Such a classic view.
I'm starving. Please help.
He's like, says nothing.
Coin for an old beggar.
Sure, have a coin.
I'm only asking for enough to feed my kids.
Buy your kids something nice.
Sir,
Thank you, kind sir.
blessings of Arche upon you.
Alright, let me just check. Channel points redemptions. I feel like I might have missed a couple. I did. Odinson requested a blood sugar check forever ago, and I did say I'd wait on that, so let's do that now. It's definitely time for that. Okay, it's been creeping up a little bit, 9.6, but still in range, and it looks pretty stable, so hopefully it doesn't go any higher. But thank you for that. And Christian requested a random Pokemon card like an hour ago, so I'm gonna pull one out from this random pile of cards once again. I think this must be colorless Pokemon. Normal type. Colorless, whatever. Normal type. What we got? A Meowth from the Team Rocket set. A common. But I like the art on this Meowth. Scratch Cat Pokemon with Coin Hurl. Very fun art though. Meowth, that's right. And a Spoopy Nick request from Odinson. I must have completely missed that. Odinson, I apologize. Spoopy Nick necessitates turning off the lights in here. Now don't get too spooked, y'all, okay? You have to promise me. You have to promise me you won't get too spooked. Alright. 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 Okay. And now. Man, this looks wild. The colors. Crazy. Oh, the scamp just makes it spookier. Just makes it spookier. Welcome to my stream. I can play like this for a minute or two. What if I just streamed like this all the time? You know, what if I just did? Alright. A very spooky good night to you, Rex. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Rex, but it means a lot that you checked, that you tried. Thank you. Rex says, gonna go ahead and get some sleep, brother. It's always awesome to hang out on the stream. Hope y'all have a great night, dude. You too, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you could drop in for a little bit. You always make my night when you can show up, hang out for a little bit. Have a great sleep, a restful sleep. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Take it easy. Night. Yakinono says that would be a dope stream, like the ones where you manage folders and delete old files. Wait, which? If I had a spooky stream? I guess it would help if you guys could see the game, if I'm going to go back to it now. Alright, everyone's favorite place to buy and sell in the early game. Frickin' copious coin purse. Let's go. Meanwhile, the physics just wigging out. Planter falls off the desk. They gave Thornir a new voice, eh? They gave Thornir a totally different voice now. Ooh, even spookier when I do that. Alright. Welcome to the copious coin purse. I don't mind the new Thornir voice. He's alright. He's alright. Alright. What did I miss? He's just gonna say this forever. Frick Grimes says, not sure what everyone's game of the year is so far, but mine without a doubt is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think that's an excellent choice. Legitimately one of the best games I've ever played, and I adore everything about that game. Could not recommend it more. I must play it more. Welcome to the copious coin purse. Famcam, thank you for clipping. Wait, did you clip the seal? I love it. I love it. That's right, last is Gamebryo to Unreal 5. The absolute mad lads. This is just getting funnier every time. Wait, what did I ignore, Naga? Did I miss something? Did I ignore you? I surely did not mean to. Oh, I missed Thoric, where he came in. Thoric said, hope y'all are doing well. Looks like I'm just in time for the sewer exit. Interview in Oblivion. Yes, absolutely. It never does get old. It never does. But welcome, Thoric. Sorry, I completely missed that. Chai latte quinoa also says you should try quinoa flavored chai latte. I think I'll pass. Thank you, though. Thank you, though.
Welcome to the copious coin purse.
Why do I find this so funny? Quote 1308. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. I could definitely tell spooky stories like that, Keith. It is kind of cozy lighting, though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ilk says, I'm off to bed. I'd like to stay, but I've been awake for a while. Alright, sleep well, Ilk. I hope you have a wonderful rest. I hope you have a great week. Thank you for joining us here, and we will see you soon. Baldur's Gate 3 bugged portrait stream. That's right, Mr. Man. Okay, alright. We're putting Thornir and you out of your misery. What kind of deal can I make for you today? I don't know if this is a Skyrim voice actor. Actually, no, you're right. I think he is. I think he's doing a different voice, but I do kind of recognize the voice underneath.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yeah, definitely. Welcome to the copious coin purse. And that's fair too, Eric. You know? Some things, one man's trash, another man's treasure, etc. This guy's memory of a goldfish. Dude, I've been standing right here this whole time. Welcome to the copious coin purse. That's right, you're right. He is the Courier's voice actor. You're absolutely correct, Wizard Man. You nailed it. Also, how's it going, Sir Bustinut? Good to see you. Oh dear. Okay, let's sell some crap here. I forget. Oh gosh, how do I? This is me. That's him. Okay. Let's sell our less repaired rusty iron bow and our rusty iron dagger. We'll keep the arrows. We're not going to need the shields. Sell those.
That's a fair deal. You drive a hard bargain.
We certainly don't need our sackcloth pants anymore, or sandals, or shirt, or our wrist irons. Get out of here. And we could probably sell all of our alchemical ingredients because we're not an alchemist. So it's just a good way to make a bit of money. This might take a little bit, but it's worth it just to clear up the inventory space, you know. My other character that I'm playing is kind of a battle mage and is definitely an alchemist. Oh, no, we'll keep the... we'll sell the poisons. Probably don't need it. The rat meat drives a hard bargain, but we'll give up our rat meat. We probably don't need the potions of sorcery because we're not doing any magic. We don't really need the strength either, probably. Just keep the fatigue, the healing. Sell some random stuff. Chameleon actually could be really useful. Flashbolt we probably won't use. Can sell the gems. All this garbage. Yeah, probably would be worth keeping a dagger just in case we run out of arrows, but oh well. We're gonna live dangerously. And we will hang on to the torches. Okay. So that leaves us with not much left in our inventory, which is great, because we will be traveling light. That's what we like to see. Is there anything we might buy? Probably not from this dude.
Thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. Please come again.
Welcome to the copious coin purse. Alright, friends.
Anvil is terrible.
Something else that was probably worth doing is just repairing our armor. We've just got our light armor here, but it's worth getting it all repaired up.
The best defense, that's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor, the very best.
At some point we'll come here for some better armor, but I don't think we can afford any of it just yet. Let's repair all. 7 whole gold. Excellent. That's right, the coin purse incident, Naga. Eric says, about a month ago I realized the Skyrim shouts are the equivalent of Oblivion spells. Same button and everything. Yes. Kind of. Sure. In that, like, magic in Skyrim you equip in one of your hands. Whereas in Oblivion you can have, like, weapon and shield but also cast, right? So I kind of get what you mean, yeah. Chuba Fat, good to see you. How you doing? By the way, I just want to throw it out there. It's wonderful to see so many viewers over on YouTube. We've got over 120 people hanging out with us on YouTube right now. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate you chilling with us. It's still very quiet in the chat there. Lots of YouTube lurkers, but that's okay. We love our lurkers. Thanks for lurking. Oh, a gorgeous view. Just glorious. The glory of Cyrodiil. What do y'all think? Should we just... One of the things I love about Oblivion, or any Elder Scrolls game, is just picking something in the distance, and going there, and seeing what it is. I think that ruin looks really interesting over there. Do you guys want to go to that ruin? Off the top of my head, I do not know what it is. I can't remember what's over there. But it looks cool. Want to go check it out? We could go follow the main quest. We could go to Coral and find Joffrey at Waynon Priory and whatever, but that'll always be there. Why don't we just go pick a direction and see what's over there? Far, far away. Yeah, I think you're right, Wizard Man, you're right, but still, similar. Oh, there goes athletics. Isn't that the mage house? Asks Eric. That thing over there? I don't know, maybe. I don't think so. I mean, there's the wizard's tower up there. But maybe. Oh, which mage house is that? One of the DLC ones? I don't know, let's go find out. Oh no, I didn't mean the wizard's tower. I was thinking this ruin in the distance over here. It looks alien in nature. We're probably gonna head over there and get our butts kicked. So, Oblivion by default has pretty strong level scaling, where the world kind of scales in lockstep with you. I have a mod downloaded, which I forget the name of now, but it does lessen the level scaling to an extent. There is still level scaling, but it is not quite so egregious. And it also redistributes a lot of loot and that kind of stuff. Oh, look at the deer. So pretty out here. So it does a lot of interesting things to make the game a little more engaging. To make, oh no. We're gonna punch this rat to death. Look at our beautiful dude. That spectacular beard. I forgot about the beard. Got him. Oh yeah, Battlehorn Castle is pretty rad, Eric. Oh, the Wizard's Tower is so cool, though. We should definitely go up there at some point. Big doinks over on YouTube. I'm afraid I can't read that, but I'm gonna assume it's something really kind and nice. So welcome and thank you. This thing. I wanted to know what this thing was. Is it stuttering again? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Anyone else seeing the stutters? I thought that putting the frame rate cap fixed it. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of stutter, you're not wrong. So strange. Because no dropped frames in OBS and no visible stutter in my game. It's just on the stream. Don't quite understand why. Yeah, you're seeing it as well, Thoric and Toothsayer. Bummer. It's true, you're not wrong, Eric. The game definitely has issues. But the weird thing is, it's not the game because it's running totally fine. Like on my PC, locally, it's totally smooth. It's something to do with the encoding. Hopefully once we get inside, it'll stop, because it wasn't a problem when we were in the sewers. Lassus asks if I'm excited for Outer Worlds 2. I would say yes. I would say I really enjoyed what I saw of it on the Xbox showcase today. I did not play the first one, but what they're showing for the second one looks really rad. There's a lot going on there. And it looks like it has a really fun sense of humor, so. Nagastani. Naga, it's your ruin. Nagastani. Got alien dude here with the broken sword. I don't remember this rune. I don't remember if there's anything of any note here, but we're gonna find out. Just looking around outside in case there's some chests or... Uh-oh, I hear bad guys somewhere. By I hear bad guys, I mean I hear combat music. It's a freaking mud crab. A 2-arrow mud crab. Give me your crab meat. Wow, it is really stuttering, huh? I don't know. We're gonna have to just head on inside and hope that the stuttering stops. And I'll look it up for the next time we stream the game. Maybe this is a known issue. Maybe I need to change my encoder settings or something. This game's really pretty though. They did a really nice job modernizing the visuals, didn't they? Oh, pretty little pond up here. Oh, some water hyacinth. Oh man, the music, the visuals, it all just takes me back. Take me back to 2006. More mud crabs. Oh, I missed. Curses. Wow. Could I please hit this mud crab? I don't have arrows to waste. Where's the arrow I missed with here? I don't know. It's gone. Freaking gone. Nope. Just sticks. Bad guys. Small enemy crabs. Are you looking forward to Kingmakers? Oh, interesting, Eric Omega. That's one that I'm not super familiar with what it is. Is that the one where you're like medieval but you have a gun? Oh god. Oh god. Oh. My YouTube stream tab just crashed. Hopefully the stream itself is still going alright. That's awkward. What is going on when I stream this game? I swear. Twitch gang, you can still see me okay? Let me refresh this here YouTube stream. See if it's still going. I sure hope so. Looks like it is. YouTube stream gang, anyone watching, can you confirm that that the YouTube stream's still going alright? Aeolus the Second, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. No on YouTube says yes. The stream's still going okay. It is working. Alright, thank you, no. Your name confused me for a second. It says no, yes, but alright, I just refreshed it and it's back. So I don't know, there's something weird going on when I stream this game. I do not know what, but thanks all for putting up with the technical challenges, whatever they may be. The game is a bit technically scuffed, as beautiful as it looks. Alright, let's head down into Naganini or whatever it was. Nagastani. Wizardman says the remaster actually has a Skyrim-style compass that shows you where enemies are via red dots. That's nice, given the originals. There are enemies nearby, but I won't tell you where. Approach. That's true. You don't have to rely just on the music. I kind of forgot that they had those dots on the compass now. Eric says game looks great, but as soon as I get back to this game after they fix the spellcrafting bug, I'm gonna get reshade. Not enough color. Yeah, you know what? That was my very first impression when I first saw the trailers and screenshots. And I think I still agree. It's lacking some of the vivid color of the original Oblivion. It's definitely a lot more sepia. It's beautiful as it is, but it's not quite as I remember it. So I may try the reshade and see. I've not played Dynasty Warriors for a long time, Eric, but there is a certain joy to that kind of game for sure. And you're right, the Space Marine definitely has that kind of thing going on. Oh. I spy an imp. Nice. Gotta love that stealth archer life. Homes asks on YouTube if I'll do any more Battlefront inspired map wandering videos. I know Battlefront is having a moment right now, and maybe I should go back to Battlefront. I have not touched it for years, but it's still a gorgeous game. If there's enough interest, I would certainly do another Battlefront map wander. I know a few people have asked recently. So it seems like the renewed popularity of the game is causing some people to find my Battlefront wandering videos or rediscover them. And yeah, I would not be opposed. Gotta get all the Welkin stones. These things sell for good money. Nice. Nailed it. Oh, the world's slowest swingy choppy. Pretty crystals. It's very pretty dynamic lighting. But yeah, it's on my character if I come over here. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Andrew Murkia says Final Fantasy did a collaboration with MTG. I'd love to see you do an ASMR review. I did not know that. I appreciate the suggestion. I have to say though, I would probably be not a great person to do it because I know so little about Final Fantasy. So I feel like I wouldn't I don't play the Final Fantasy games really, so I feel like I wouldn't have anything very insightful to say. But it has been a long time. Oh no. Oh no. I let the zombies out. Ah. It has been a long time since I did an MTG video. And I could certainly do one for some other set. Man, these guys take a lot. Oh, frick. Oh, come on, he didn't touch me. He didn't freaking touch me. There we go. There we go. At least I'm getting most of my arrows back. I hope I find some more soon, though. I do have to keep an eye on them. 66. We're doing alright so far. Truthsayer says, yeah, I do miss the bright sort of fake fantasy colors the original has. Yeah, some might say it's a little gaudy. But at least coming back here we get something for our troubles. Dynasty Warriors Origins. Yeah, I heard good stuff about it. Seemed like people enjoyed it. I used to play a ton of Dynasty Warriors with my buddy on his PS2 back in the day. I don't remember which one exactly, which Dynasty Warriors, truth be told, but yoink. Yoink. Uh-oh. I've been seen. Got him. This looks sketchy. I feel like there's traps in the middle of this room, maybe. You know? Aw, man, I love a good old-fashioned dungeon delve, you guys. It's just something about it. What's down here? This looks unhealthy. This looks sickly. Eric says, oh yeah, I bought Battlefront 2 after that person recommended it to me. It's really good now. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Apparently it's actually quite excellent. It's now $40 for everything, no more loot boxes and stuff. I should probably download it again. It's been a long time. Eric Omega says, about the MTG thing, I'm just happy that Final Fantasy 15 is relevant again. Malbec says, I was lurking and almost fell asleep. Unfortunately, I did not. I'm sorry to hear it. But hopefully you enjoyed your lurk. Any new keyboards coming to the channel soon? I dug out a keyboard build, parts for a build that I've been meaning to do for like over a year now. I've not recorded it, but it's sitting right there. And when I get back from my work trip, it's going to happen. I think it's going to be a really beautiful build. I don't want to tease. It's okay. It's Lord of the Rings themed. But I'll have to wait till after I'm back from the work trip. Naga says, shooting tiny flying gremlins with sharp sticks. You know it. You know it. Humas says, I've been watching them for years. I've always hoped you would revisit them. Well, I appreciate you watching them for all these years, Humas. Or Helmus. And like I said, with the recent resurgence and popularity of Battlefront 2, I've had a few requests for another one. So, hey, look who it is. It's CMats. Good to see you over on the YouTube chat, CMats. CMats says, I want to know how many strokes you give your hair in the morning or at night before bed. Exactly 13 every night. Exactly 13. No more, no less. Any more, and it's overbrushed any fewer, and it's tangled, just like this. I leave it up to you to decide if that is truth or lie. You missed earlier, C-Mats. I did a beautiful, alluring hair flip. Okay, this looks like poison or something. It's kind of sickly looking, and I hear a hissing noise. This doesn't look healthy at all. Oh yeah, I'm definitely dying. Okay, so yeah, this is totally a poison room. I don't know. Do you think there's a button in here to press? That will... If we had like a resist poison potion or spell or something, that would help us, but... Ooh. Okay, let's just run through. Oh no. It's another poison room. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're through. I feel like there's gotta be something to that though, right? Like a way to turn these off. Gross. Stinky. Malbec, you excited for that? I think it's gonna be a beautiful keyboard when I eventually one day get to it. Eric says, I would buy Dynasty Warriors Origins, but it's only single player. Dynasty Warriors is a split screen co-op tradition game for me. Same. Same though. Sir Bustinut says, that's fair, but I'll say Dynasty Warriors Origins has the best combat of any DW or hack and slash. Nice. Yes, the soundtracks for Dynasty Warriors, hard to beat. Excellent, Malbec. Yo, Chunk Loading. Hello, welcome. Chunk Loading says, hey Nick, I almost never chat. Always lurking though. Hey, thank you for being a lurker. We love our lurkers. I appreciate it. I almost never chat, but I wanted to take a moment to thank you kindly for all of your streams and vids. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, Chunk Loading. You and your community have been a great help and comfort many times. It is my pleasure. I'm glad that what I do can help you in some way. And it means a lot that you watch what I do and that you enjoy it. So thank you very much for your kind words and for being a part of this community. Alright, we're going to head to Nagastani Sedorsal. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Ooh. This is an interesting looking room. Sneaky, sneaky. An interesting but empty looking room. Let's see. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, this does not look healthy at all. This looks very unsafe. This looks extremely unsafe. Oh, shoot. We got imps. Crap, missed it. Whoa, this guy's fast. There we go. Right in the heart. Actually, it's more like the kidney. C-Matt says, summer's here again. We need to get you on the boat. It's been a couple years. It would be lovely. That would be lovely. I would love to go out again. Maybe catch something this time. Naga, sorry, you're saying you live in the poison room? Is that what you're trying to say? We're doxing you because we're invading your house. So these are a weird choice, eh? The floor-to-ceiling crushy things. Man, that's scary. Those go really fast. Oh shoot. Oh no, we're stuck in a poison room. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Holy crap, that was close. I should have popped a healing potion. That was extremely dangerous. Oh man. We're okay. It's fine. It's fine. That was stressful, you guys. That was stressful. Sir Boston Nuts says, seeing you sneak around gives me the same kind of tingles and vibes as your thief videos. That's part of the reason why I thought it would be fun to be a stealth archer, you know? It's the most ASMR-ish of... Oops, that was a waste. Most ASMR-ish of Oblivion classes, right? Can I find that arrow I just wasted? No. Too bad. We should have stocked up on arrows in town. That was dumb. Oh well. I know, I will say the health regen is kind of nice, actually. It is kind of nice. Otherwise, I'd just be popping healing constantly. Oh yeah, I guess I do have a healing spell I could have used there to maybe save my butt. I hear more imps around, y'all. Oh. I can't even really see him. I just know he's up there. Got him. Got him. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Very easy. Never trust a very easy lock. Okay, alright. Ha. Thomas, hello, good to see you over on YouTube. Thomas says, morning Nick from the UK. Missed your videos while you've been gone, but would rather it that way if you've had a nice break. I did. I had a lovely honeymoon. I had a nice time away. I've got one video I've recorded and I've got to edit it, but it'll be out in the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get one more out before I take off again because I'm going on a work trip for a couple of weeks coming up. But after that, then I'm back indefinitely as far as I can see for the foreseeable future. And we should return to our regularly scheduled programming. But thank you all again for your patience. It's been a tumultuous year and change, especially recently. You know, been away a fair bit. So, y'all are pretty rad, and I appreciate you sticking around despite the irregularity of my uploads and streams. Uh-oh. Forgot to sneak. Nice. Get wrecked. Get frickin' wrecked. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I believe it, Eric. I probably should have been leaning on that healing spell there. Next time. Ooh, quite a bit in here. Topaz, a couple swords, axes, some silver stuff, which sells for a bit. Some treasure, if you will. Ah, we've got a Varla stone up there, which we're gonna have to. Or these actually might still be Welkin stones, I guess. Shoot them off. Nice. It's just too bad we have to sacrifice an arrow to do it. I mean, the arrow's around here somewhere, but who knows where? Who knows where? Gosh, I love the atmospheric effects. Looks so cool. Oh. Get him. God, Stealth Archer's so satisfying. So satisfying. I've never streamed Red Dead 2, Eric, weirdly. I did do a video with Red Dead 2 once upon a time, but never streamed it. Barely played it, honestly. One of those games, along with many others, that I intended to go back to and just never did. Never did. Is that all? There's nothing else back here? I feel like there should be something here, you know? It's kind of a weird dead end otherwise. I feel like there's maybe like a secret door around here, maybe. Somehow. But I don't see any buttons. Floor things. Levers or otherwise. So I guess not. I'm still suspicious. We open this, right? Yeah. Oh good, I was worried I was about to land in behind where I wouldn't have been able to get to. Would have been a bummer. Alright. Thomas says, also, would you rather we watch on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, that's very kind of you to ask. I'm happy wherever you want to watch. I stream to both platforms because it gives you the flexibility to watch wherever you prefer. Whichever platform you find more comfortable or convenient. So, I will say Twitch tends to be a little more talkative, a little more active. Sam Fisher, the one and only Sam Fisher, is following. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Convenient that we're sneaking around and Sam Fisher has joined us. Yeah, Twitch tends to be a little chattier, but YouTube tends to be nice and chill, so. Oh, you literally said you remember that I did videos. Dappers says it's crazy because when I first watched you, you were going through university. Indeed, I was. And it was so far away from me at the time. But I'm here now where you were when I started watching. Which is kind of fun. It's kind of funny how life works out that way, isn't it? It's kind of wild that we're still here after all these years. Hanging out, chilling together. Alright, we've got a button. Oh, Attractive, you're making me want to go play RDR2 now. But I've got so many current games to play as I play a 19-year-old remake. A remake of a 19-year-old game. Oh no, we're back here. We're back here, y'all. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, Varla Stone. Wait, did I miss any Varla Stones? Those things are actually worth quite a bit. I don't think I've missed any. Okay, I guess that's the dungeon. I guess I kind of did it. I feel like we might be missing something here, but... Have we been here? Yeah, we totally have, right? Or not? No, we have, because there's... Where did this guy come from? Weird. Weird, y'all. Weird. Okay, I'm just gonna look and see. Does it look like there's anything? Oh, it goes so fast. I'm trying to tell if there's anything worth while in there. Anywhere else we can go, but I guess not. Okay, let's put this away. Let's make sure we've got our healing spell ready, and then we're gonna go on the next one. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. I got yoked up into the sky and I just dropped off in time, but I hurt myself in doing so. And then that almost killed me with the in combination with the poison. But the healing got us through. Yo, what is up, Eyelash? Welcome on in. I should simply quit my day job and play video games all day. You know, I've been tempted. I've thought about it. I've surely thought about it. You want to be a cowboy? Maybe I do too. Why don't we go be cowboys together, Eyelash? Levers and such in the poison area? Is that what you're saying? Volcanic Pro? I see some Varla stones in there, but I don't dare go in there just for the Varla stones. Eric says, I believe I started watching you when I first started college 10 years ago. Now you're about to get your degree. Congratulations, that's huge. Congrats on sticking with it, even across all that time. That's epic. And congratulations on 10 years of hanging out with us here on the channel. That is wild. Dappers, does chair stream still exist? We haven't done a chair stream for quite a while, but the chair does still exist. I will say, the chair is still with us. The holy chair has retreated to an existence of isolation, sequestered away from the world, but it does still exist. Okay, I guess we gotta run through these poison rooms now. Again, I don't see any ways to turn off this. Like, I feel like dropping these down maybe it will help, but oh gosh, where's the exit? There we go. But I don't know where you do that. I feel like I'm missing things in this dungeon, y'all, but well, at least we kind of did a little loop of it. But I feel like there's probably more in here. But perhaps we'll find it another time. Perhaps. Let's head out. Chunk loading, yes. Allow me to show you tonight's beer. Tonight's beer has been this delightfully refreshing mango sour, the Weekend Rambler from Mount Aerosmith Brewing. It's one of my favorite mango sours. It is a wonderful summertime sipper. The combination of the really nice juicy mango flavor and the Sabro hops work really well together. They complement one another nicely. Well, that was a fun little dungeon delve. A nice little adventure, wasn't it, friends? I quite enjoyed that. Thomas says, I've just started work, and now you're tempting me with a beer. Stay focused. Eye on the prize, Thomas. Eye on the prize. But after work, kick back, relax, and perhaps indulge in a beer. Exactly, Eric. Them viral stones were not worth it. That's right, Dappers. It became a cult. It was truly something. Yes, having the right gaming chair is in fact very important if you're sitting in that chair a lot. Volcanic Pro. Remind me what the Ascension mod does again, Eric. I'm trying to remember if that's the one I have installed. Is that the one that rebalances enemies and loot and stuff? redistributes. No stutters in the dungeon. Okay, so it's an overworld thing. Very strange. The chair is not forgotten. You know what? The reason why the chair retreated to a life of solitude is because I started streaming standing up, right? I started streaming standing up, and so the chair is off to the side at all times. No longer in the spotlight. Good tip, Eric. I forgot about that. Yo, Jeek, hello, welcome. Friends, I regret to say it, but I'm going to have to wrap it up here. Because we're coming up on 12:30 Pacific time very soon. I not only have work in the morning, but also we have someone coming to hopefully fix our heat pump so that it will cool properly. They're arriving sometime between 8 a.m. and noon. Not quite sure when in that window, so got to be ready for them to be here first thing, potentially. So, I better get to bed. I got to treat myself right, take care of myself, get my sleep, just like all of you. As much as I have so much fun with these streams, and I love hanging out with y'all, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Now, I will say, if you're looking forward to some more ASMR nerd ASMR, I will have a video for y'all coming out in the next couple of days. I recorded it today. It's my reaction to the Xbox Games Showcase, which played earlier today. Some interesting reveals and announcements there. Some interesting absences as well. So, I have a full reaction video to that and a little bit of discussion. It's recorded. I just got to edit it, hoping to get that done tomorrow night. Maybe get the video out for Tuesday. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Wednesday, hopefully, at the latest. We shall see. So that'll be coming to the YouTube channel very soon. And of course, I will be streaming again next weekend on Sunday. After that, I'll be gone for a couple of weeks, as I mentioned earlier, on a work trip. But if everything goes according to plan, I will be streaming next Sunday. So, hey, of course, chunk loading. Oh, that does sound good. Oh yes, a mango wheat beer. That sounds lovely. And of course, it's my pleasure, chunk loading. Eyelash, I'm sorry you showed up just at the end. I wish we could keep going. This is way more fun than, like, you know, work, but you know, it's not fun as being dead tired and trying to work in the morning. So you're most welcome, Attractive. I'm glad you could be here for this stream. Allow me to, before we wrap this up, find someone for us to raid. You all know we love to support other streamers around here and take all these good vibes we got here and go take them elsewhere and share those good vibes. Juan, thank you, Juan, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. There are many talented and awesome ASMR creators here on Twitch, and we ought to go visit one of them. Who have we got? We've got Falcor streaming. Y'all know I love Falcor. What a fantastic streamer. But we did raid Falcor last time. Cat Plant is streaming. Oh, but just chatting though, not ASMR, sadly. Because Cat Plant is great, a long-time friend of the channel, but probably not super chill if she is just chatting. But Victor Big Nuts, thank you for coming on in with the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And thank you for the Big Nuts raid, y'all. Victor Big Nuts, you have arrived just as we are wrapping up the stream and deciding who we are going to go raid. But Victor and friends, thank you so much for choosing to come here to hang out with us. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Victor Big Nuts is a longtime member of this community. Let's get a shout out for Victor. And his big nuts. Oh, thank you. Mods are on it. Thank you, mods. But welcome on in. Who have we got here? We've got Ayo Mikey. We've got Nessa. We've got Victor. We've got Cactus Chick. Thank you all so much for coming on in. I hope we get to see you again in the future. As I was saying, I'm going to be streaming next Sunday. So maybe we get to see you again then. Victor, you did make it in. You made it in right at the very end. And like I said, I appreciate you coming on by. Okay, friends, you know who we're going to raid? We're going to raid Miss Chloe. Miss Chloe, another longtime friend of the channel. Awesome ASM artist. Long-time ASMR creator. So let's see if Miss Chloe is taking raids tonight. Let's see. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. That is hilarious. Chloe and friends, welcome. Welcome. Okay, you know what? We narrowly avoided disaster. We're about to raid you. We were this close. But you know what? This is for the best. I'm glad that we didn't, and I'm glad that you came on over here just in time. Chloe and friends, how are you doing? Welcome on in. It is wonderful to have you here. I hope you had a delightful stream. I hope you were vibing and tingling and having a grand old time. Yeah, that's always the thing, right? I'm always like, I should go check who I'm raiding before I raid and like see if they're wrapping up. But I don't want to like necessarily restream your stream, but I want to be able to hear what you're saying. I don't know, it's very awkward, you know? Like I've never come up with a good solution for that. I guess I could like mute desktop audio, listen in, and then figure it out from there. But it's like always on the fly, you know, it's always a tough thing. Anyway, Chloe, I really appreciate you coming on by, and everyone that came on in with the Chloe raid, welcome. For those of you who have never been here before, it is delightful to have you here. My name is Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. We do nerdy ASMR stuff around here. Today, we were playing Oblivion Remastered, a very beautiful game. Did we get a shout out for Miss Chloe? We absolutely did. A well-deserved shout out to Miss Chloe. As I was saying, as we were about to raid, is an ASMR OG. Been doing this for a very long time. A fantastic ASMR artist. So please go follow Miss Chloe. Make sure that you hit that follow, support awesome, wholesome quality ASMR on the platform here. And while you're at it, go subscribe on YouTube as well. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's hard to tell at the very end, isn't it? You're totally right. What were you up to? I hope you had a wonderful stream. What kind of streaming were you doing tonight? What kind of tingly triggers were you up to? Gosh, I feel like now we should go for a little longer. We've been enjoying our time here in Tamriel. Today we did a fun dungeon delve. And it is a gorgeous game, isn't it, man? Ayo Mikey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. As much as I would dearly love to keep playing, though, as I was saying, I got a fairly early morning tomorrow, so I am going to have to wrap it up. So everybody that came on in with Chloe and Victor, I love y'all. I appreciate you being here so much. I wish we could hang out together longer, but instead, we're going to go find someone else awesome to go visit and that you can vibe with. Does that sound good? K-Fiva, thank you for the follow. Eyelash says, okay, Mr. Responsible. I'm not responsible. I'm just getting old. And like, if I don't get enough sleep and I try and do a full work day, I am useless. Like, coffee helps, but I used to be able to get away with it. I feel like I can do it less and less these days. Wow, that's quite the knife you got there, Eyelash. Chloe says, just talking about tattoos and getting purrs from my cat. Aw, cute. Very sweet. I do not have a cat, but we do have a neighbor cat that thinks it's our cat. And so I do like to share photos of said neighbor cat because she is very cute. And sadly, I do not have her here in the room to purr for you, but I'll share one more photo. I'm sure I can find a real cute one because I take like 1,000 photos. Her name is Royal. She is a rag doll. She's a real cutie. Here she is on her back patio, hanging out under the chair, just being real cute. She's such a fluff. Such a cute little fluff. She's a real sweetheart. Whoa, hiding behind the chair leg. Cute. She's a little love. She is beautiful. I know, she has just the most beautiful blue eyes, like sky blue eyes. Timid C on YouTube asks, do I like Space Marine? Heck yeah, Space Marine 2, hell of a game. Real fun. Pat says, working a night shift job at the moment, gaming, grinding through life. Thank you for what you do, sir. It is my pleasure. I hope we can get you through your night shift. We're going to be wrapping up the stream here in a moment, but of course I've got all the YouTube content, should you be looking for something else. What's the bonk for? What's the bonk for? This is such a wholesome discussion about cute cats. Chloe says, go. Get out of here. Okay, old man. I will take it. I'll take the old man label, eyelash. Embrace being useless. That's what I do. You know, some days I do. Some days just ain't productive days. I don't even know. Did I? Fine. I'll put 25 cents in the swear jar. How about that? Alright, gang, but for real. For real. I sadly do have to wrap this up. It's so much more fun to hang out with y'all than like sleeping and working and stuff, but alas, responsibility calls. Actually, sleeping is pretty good. I do enjoy sleeping. But I will be back next Sunday to hang out with y'all. And like I said, I've got a video coming in the next couple of days. So hopefully something for you to look forward to. And of course, there's literally hundreds, thousands of hours of video probably on the YouTube channel, as always. So, but now we need to find someone else to raid again. Because Chloe very kindly came here with her wonderful collection of viewers. But I'm sure we can find someone else out there streaming right now. How about Merry Mind? Merry Mind. I think we rated Merry Mind once before. I think that her stream is super chill. Let's see. ASMR, I talk a lot. Special triggers, Pokemon. Polaroid? Let's do it. Let's go. I see a 3DO. So let's go visit Merry Mind if she is taking raids. We will find out. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. I don't think she's wrapping up. I'm pretty sure not. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so if you're hanging out with us on the Twitch chat, just sit tight, hang out in the chat. We'll be heading over very soon. And I'm sure Merry Mind will keep you tingling, keep you vibing once the stream here has ended. When you get there, feel free to let them know where you came from. Feel free to hit that follow and support another ASM artist. And if you're subscribed, feel free to use one of my favorite emotes here, the ASM Raid emote made by our very own FamCap ASMR. Very talented artist. If you're on the YouTube chat, unfortunately you can't come with us, but you could come over to the Twitch chat and join us in the raid if you would like. Hey Timothy, I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for dropping in on the stream. And I hope we see you again real soon. Maybe next time. Friends, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much that you choose to spend your valuable time chilling with us here on these humble streams. Much love to our wonderful moderators for keeping an eye on the chat and making sure that this is a safe, welcoming place that you all have come to know and love. Big thanks again to Miss Chloe and Victor for the raids, and I will see you all next week. Have a good night, friends. Good night, good night, good night. See you next time. And good night, YouTube friends. I'll see you next time as well. Take care, y'all.